guys. So, here we go. This is episode 2 of the Robotech Tabletop RPG from Strange Machine Games. So this is our kind of wacky campaign with crazy characters and crazy stuff. I'm playing a full-size Entrati, and it's under a southern blue sky. So, here we go. We're pretty much going to get started. Grubey's going to do a recap, and things are going to happen. So, yeah. Go ahead and unmute.
We have a
cool.
tank,
guns.
this ship, and do we have anything else other than
We have a lot of guns.
We're mercenaries. We have guns. And
Yeah.
bombs?
And you want to know how we can? And you want to know how we can get even better equipment? We take it.
Well, I say we go to the nearest fucking area. New Zimbabwe sounds good. We can just land there, see if they got any bounties.
Someone
or
just
jobs.
pointed out something,
Mhm.
and that the Southern Cross is only up in the top, in the north.
Mhm.
That is incorrect.
No, no.
Oh,
The map lied.
those stars.
You
are
see
gonna be
places,
military base. They're gonna be-
designated as military base or city base. Yeah, those are RDF or ASC occupied bases. I'm pointing that out very specifically. RDF, they still exist.
I feel like the RDF are a lot nicer
Hmm.
than the armies across.
Let's not test it.
Now, at the end of last session, as you were making your great big getaway and flying across the ocean, you were being intercepted by two Sylphid fighters. Or a couple of Sylphid fighters.
Oh yeah, well,
Now,
slight retcon here, guys.
something's going to change. They were going to open fire on you, but because of a lack of communication, I wasn't quite understanding what some players were trying to attempt, and thus, just retconning that a moment. Now, Lonzo,
Yes.
you declared a heroic move to blame a potentially non-existent person by the name of Richard Johnson
Yes.
for basically to shift any responsibility for you guys getting caught onto him. And we're attempting to convince these pilots that you were authorized to be flying in this piece of junk that is a Zentradi Cyclops.
Woohoo.
So, how this is going to change slightly is that they believe you.
Good.
And as you finish convincing them that the Colonel Richard Johnson has sent you on your way, the Sylphids peel off. And you can gain a drama.
Alrighty.
All of us or him?
Just me.
Just Lonzo.
Oh wait, can't he spend a heroic move point to prevent getting a drama or no?
No. He's
this
dead.
was-
No, this was because he spent a heroic move.
Yeah, this is
I
to
spent
use the
that
heroic
heroic
move.
move last time, and it was at the cost of a drama because I wasn't in my element.
Yes.
Yeah, so for heroic moves, you either have to be in your element, or if you're not in your element, you have to take a drama as a response to.
Yes. And now I want your drama to read, "You owe Richard Johnson."
Okay.
Where the hell Richard Johnson is, or if he even exists.
Why do I get the distinct feeling he is somewhere in Africa?
I bet he's in the car.
nah,
And he likes wearing sunglasses. And the color red.
So, as
It's
the
gonna end up being Go ahead,
Hello?
I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's fine. You guys do your thing.
But yeah, I mean, do we want to do a little extra recap, or just, I mean, pretty much we escaped the situation we were in and made it here to Africa. I mean, that's pretty much the main thing.
Yeah.
Go watch episode 1.
Yeah.
So, I guess we need to decide then
Which it's
where
not
we're
up live yet,
headed.
but fair enough. Touche.
So we left in a bit of a hurry with no real plan, if I recall correctly.
Yes.
Except to get out.
Well, it says New Zimbabwe here, according to the key, if it's accurate, is a large city. And there's another one further north that I cannot pronounce that is
Lilongwe.
Yeah. So those are the two nearest places. I suggest not going to Wanda because that's a little too close to Fort Hope, which I assume we are trying to avoid the authorities for now. Unless they hire us, but I doubt that. But maybe they will.
Well, as you guys have been flying for quite some time, Captain Mills has posed this question to you. Right. So, where should we set up shop next? Because I need some time to actually make some friends here, and that will require 1 or 2 parties.
I'm still for setting up somewhere in the Congo quadrant.
I mean,
I don't see any
Right.
cities.
Or near.
I would say we could set near one of the disputed zones. Not in the disputed zone, but near it. That way we still have a place to go back.
Sound.
Luanda is nearest to the border, but it's also really near to Fort Hope, so we're kind of running a little bit of a risk.
There's Lagos to the
Lagos.
north.
Lagos?
So, guys, I've just realized that the dotted lines are actually the country outlines.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Which means this. I think that means like this area and this area are just kind of no man's land.
I think they're their own countries.
They're their own country.
Yeah.
So if we land in New Zimbabwe, we're landing in the new
got any
empire
hot
of
takes?
Greater
Where-
Zimbabwe. But if we land
Where
in
should my character say we should go?
Lilongwe or Luanda,
yeah, I didn't
we're in
roll a D4.
whatever that country is.
Mm-hmm.
And Lagos, Freetown, and Niamey are in this conglomerate nation, whatever it
Yeah,
is.
that's what I was just thinking that they were probably their own
Might be a
areas.
good time to start typing their names out in Roll20.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get the book.
There you go.
But I'm thinking
Intermission
maybe either
time.
Lagos or Lilongwe.
I think Lagos is a good idea. We might have to just cut through the Congo quadrant though in order to get there.
I'm thinking we swing around just to be safe.
Well, we could do that, but I like having having these rivers and jungles as a means to dive our ship down in for cover, as opposed to just flying over the Atlantic where Fort Hope's radar could probably pick us up and send fighters to intercept.
They will vector fight us to kill us all.
Please don't.
So
Then again, if we go through the continent, we're basically weaving between Fort Hope and Fort Victoria.
And at the same time, whatever groups in here may or may not want a working Cyclops to shoot down.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
So what's going on at Dakar though? That's
It's part of a country called the Islamic African People's Republic.
okay.
And I don't
Sounds pleasant.
know how much they like us. They're I'm getting a little bit of an ISIS vibe.
Some stuff
from
isn't
them.
working, so give me a moment.
My brain isn't working. I'm like half
I'm
falling
thinking
asleep.
Lagos is going to be a pretty good spot because it's close enough to the border to get into the Congo, but not close enough to one of the military bases to really cause us too much of a problem, hopefully.
Stupid portable
Hey,
hard
I'm
drive
sorry.
is having a fatal error. But only
Hey,
when
I'm
interacting
sorry.
with this machine.
Just fair warning, Reese might not be... I'm gonna try to make sure Reese is active, but Reese may not be all that active during... Because they're gonna have him do stuff, just not big stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, right now I'm flying the ship, right? So,
Yeah.
I rolled a 4. So yeah, guys. it's gonna
Oh
be fun.
god fucking damn it.
So it's 4.
Yeah,
You'll
what
see.
did you roll for?
Okay.
Oh.
He's rolling for his personality for the day, I think.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I'm doing
He
that
does
crazy
that.
thing.
Oh, that's right, his multiple
Uh,
personalities.
Well, it's not really
I
multiple.
mean, if
it's
we
just
want
the programming of aggro or tactical.
to,
Same
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
You know what?
Sounds an awful lot like multiple personality.
But let's
Pretty much, I guess.
actually
Why
let's
not?
stop in. We could stop in New Zimbabwe since we're just getting into the area to try and get a feel of the area, see where the big players are.
So we're just
Or
gonna
just
fly right
find
over.
a nice...
Now, bear in mind that the grayed out areas are wasteland. So there's nothing in those areas but dust and ruin.
Why not just go
sounds like our
to New
entire
Zimbabwe?
occupation.
Just go there. It's a new empire, right? Seems good. And it's close. Just right in front of us.
I'm sure there's nothing violent or horrible about them.
What about Madagascar? Let's go
Nope.
over there.
Unfortunately, it
Yes,
looks like
let's
Madagascar
live
no
among the
longer
lemurs.
Let's
exists.
just go everywhere.
Mhm.
Let's live among the mutated lemurs who might
What
be
about
8
Africa?
feet
Let's
tall
just
and
go to
carnivorous.
Africa.
Hey, there we go. Who's gonna bless the reins?
But
I'm sorry, I couldn't
I'm
resist.
thinking
Somebody hasn't done it yet.
let's go to we can always start at New Zimbabwe and then figure out where to go from there once we figure out who the players are.
Let's change the
Okay,
subject.
remember, guys. So I've got the names of these countries right, but this is an old Palladium book, so I have to
no.
actually cross-reference this with real-world maps.
Have fun with that.
Well, to fill up some airtime here, I just opened my diet Snapple tea. Did you guys know that elephants are the only mammals that can't jump?
No
The more
shit,
you know.
they can't jump.
Well, no, they can jump if you push. If it goes off a cliff, it can jump.
That's not a jump. That's a fucking fall. That's called That's not a jump.
that's a
That's called
reverse
a leap
jump.
of faith.
The reverse jump.
So
It's
out of
falling
curiosity,
without
you said the-
style.
I'm
you
just
said the
saying
only
that
mammals. Does that include like blue whales?
yeah, blue whales can technically jump when they breach.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
go up and
yeah,
that-
jump in the
I
water.
was wondering
That's-
because as
that's
large
a
as they
kind of
are,
jump.
I wasn't sure if they could actually
Like,
breach. in
I don't
a
think their
jump
legs even have
spot.
knees. I think fucking like.
Yeah, they do. They have knees.
Well, when you see them walk, it
I am
looks
so
more
happy
like,
I read
like
this.
a stick.
Okay, so
It
there's your
looks like
first one.
there's-
That's the Ethiopian freeholds.
Wait, where?
Ethiopian.
Hey, which one has the
freehold.
nicest red light district that you can spend a
Oh,
lot
that's
of
a
money?
very small text. I just noticed it slightly move. Is the only reason why I see it.
Oh,
He's
that's
about
actually
to enlarge it. I'm sure.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure he
Ethiopian
enlarged it.
freehold is what up there in the wasteland.
No.
that's the Congo quadrant.
It's near the Fort Victoria.
Oh, I see it.
I
Teeny
assume it's
tiny
this.
text,
It's
yes.
this entire Congo. Well, no, it's disputed, so there's probably multiple factions in there. That's just like
Why
one
am
of
I
the.
I'm gonna find a good color.
tired?
There we go. We're gonna make the names of countries red.
Yay.
We'll make it bigger if Roll20 can cooperate for 5 seconds.
I'm sure you enlarge a lot of
Negative.
things artificially, Grubby. You can do it.
I'm sorry, that sounded weird, but okay, thanks for the support.
I am like half fucking asleep. I'm gonna say some weird shit. I don't even know why I'm so tired. I just am.
By the way, no spoiler talk, Grubby, but I finished Final Fantasy Remake
Yeah,
last
I
night.
have thoughts on that.
And
Doesn't it end the same way as the
I had
normal
to-
game?
Shut up.
Again, no spoiler talk, Jackie.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just
Okay.
saying.
The
Don't worry about it.
Islamic Africa. Would you guys like to know some information about these places? Because that is available to you while you're flying.
Go fucking
Yes.
wild,
Oh, yeah.
Grubey.
Yeah, do it.
So,
Maybe I'll fall asleep. Okay.
it turns out Chubba actually knows a lot about this place.
Of course he fucking
Not
does.
By the way, for anybody who doesn't know, Chubba is
Cannibal,
the
possible cannibal.
possibly some kind of cannibalism chef. Is apparently
Cannibal
5-star
Squared.
chef.
So the Ethiopian freeholding. So in 2013, so this is a year after the end of the world, essentially, an American industrialist named John J. Needleman II established a set of industrial complexes in the wastelands of old Somalia. These included refineries processing offshore gas and petroleum pumped by Needleman's platforms. Gosh, this is so silly. And a series of small factories clustered around natural harbors. The factories churned out cut price consumer goods, exporting them by land to North Africa and by sea to India. Munitions workshops were also established, allegedly selling to Zimbabwe and the Islamic Republic. There were also rumors of factories producing synthetic drugs. In 2014, the world government launched an investigation into these rumors, but their inspectors were not permitted into the factories.
That's why you get a search warrant.
Nonetheless, they discovered evidence of arms factories and slave labor in the region. The UEG has since arrested Needleman, and he has responded by hiring armies of private mercenaries to keep his Ethiopian freeholdings separate, which established themselves as an official government in 2015. So this is a good 5-7. This is actually a good 7 years ago in our current timeline.
Are they still there?
So fairly recent. Fairly recent.
Yes, they are still there. The RDF basically has since blockaded Needleman's private army, which now includes tanks and jet fighters.
We Cuba'd them.
Yeah, and basically there's a whole current situation, political situation, is that the RDF and ASC are making sure he can't export anything.
We Cuba'd them.
Currently, the freeholding is owned and run as a business entirely controlled by Needleman, who is both president of their local corporation and president of the country.
Also, Needleman sounds
El
like the name
Presidente.
of a tattoo artist. Needleman sounds like the name of a tattoo.
Oh, cool. It does have a military strength.
His
Palladium books aren't worthless. They
I
still
think
have
his
use.
name might be a little bit on the nose.
Yeah. This is all taken from an old first edition book because
Yeah,
it's the
is
only
he
lore I have
related to
on
the
Africa.
Money Grubber family?
Anyway, the Islamic African People's Republic was established in the wake of the destruction of the world. Its economy and local bureaucracies are it's okay. Basically, rebel groups took the opportunity to kick out the United Earth government, and basically the whole region has been united by the tribes and religious groups. And basically that whole area devolved into warlords versus warlords. His tribe said that there is no food for anyone. Until eventually some former soldiers, after the destruction of the SDF-1, showed up, and they came there and they basically unified that area under the Islamic law. And that's how we get the Islamic African People's Republic. They're currently opposed to the United Earth government. And they're also technically made up of a number of smaller states.
closer to a USA than it is a full country itself.
Like hell it is.
Well,
Okay.
it is a republic, so it's made up of states. Those states contribute.
Now
Yeah, I
these
bet.
motherfuckers
They have a
do not
constitution.
no.
support my
So
Oh god, they have a
it is a United States of Africa.
So it's
Do they
it's
have stars and
USA
bars?
diet. It's Diet USA.
Oh, they got
Diet.
a Bill of Rights.
No. According to this book, they have certain things.
Now I heard this
Certain
goddamn
Islamic laws in
needleman.
place, and they have a government mandated faith. But we're just gonna skim.
Oh no,
Yeah,
tell us more about
real,
that.
no.
real parallels to America there.
Tell us real quick about that.
No. The new empire
Moving
of
on.
Zimbabwe is basically its opposite. Much of Southeast Africa was reduced to a wasteland. The world government really struggled to rebuild it, and they did. While they were so preoccupied with other sectors, however, a large area of surviving businessmen and industrialists seized the opportunity, and they basically rebuilt what you now know as the new empire of Greater Zimbabwe, almost completely by themselves. They established themselves as their own country with their own local officers,
And they're
in
getting
opposition to the United Earth government. They
so they
elect their
communist.
own leaders. They believe they stand for all the people of Africa,
Partially.
returning to an ancient form of benevolent dictatorship with their government.
Very communist.
They very much are opposed to the United Earth government, the RDF, and the armies of the Southern Cross.
It's Diet Russia.
Most of the leaders are actually come from outside of Africa, and a lot of the people that live in it are definitely not Zimbabwean in heritage.
Hmm.
It
I'm sure
is currently
nothing horrible
ruled
happens in that
by a high imperial board of directors, which comprises 35 prominent businessmen who establish laws, appoint civil services, and divide the empire's trade amongst themselves.
Now
Oh
that
god, it's
sounds like the
cyberpunk
America
mixed
I
with the
know.
Empire of Mankind. It's cyberpunk mixed with the Empire of Mankind or Imperium of Man.
Each bureaucrats and army commanders are not appointed according to merit. Each candidate for any senior position enters a bid promising the board a certain quantity of money in return for each post.
They auction
This is
leadership
okay.
positions?
So
That's
let
yep,
me
it's
explain to
America.
you the summary of the new
Real
empire of
America.
Greater Zimbabwe. It is pure capitalism. If you want something, you buy it. Everything in the country can be bought, including government positions. The whole system, this is a line from the book, the whole system thrives on profit, corruption, and exploitation, and encouraging greed.
Why did we come here again?
The majority of the population also exists on the brink of starvation. That's an extra line that apparently made.
We should have just gone to Russia!
I mean, why would we go to Russia? That looks to be under ASC
New Empire
control.
of Greater Zimbabwe is
It's
really
better than
America
this
ain't it up.
bullshit.
But you said, if I remember correctly, you said
We're
the
in-
Islamic African People's Republic had
We are
at
in
least
a
one of their
a
groups that
nation.
founded it was. one of
We're
their
Sorry.
groups
currently
that
in
founded
an...
it.
Hang on, guys. Let me just do
currently on
something
the-
before you all
Yeah.
go on to a tangent. Now I've finished giving you a little explanation of these countries from the.
Mhm.
This is easily accessible information that you can all know without going to a lot of trouble and having to find out. Is these smaller countries? They're a series of mostly tribes and individual people just living on, especially in certain areas. So a lot of them don't have well-known names or names at all in the book. So essentially, the only ones you need to know are the ones that are labeled, plus the Ethiopian freeholds. Everywhere else is basically a independent city-state, if you will.
I'm seeing opportunity, guys.
I'm seeing a
Where do you
fucking
think-
death sentence.
I'm seeing
Anywhere we go is going to be a death sentence. Man up.
Rock
This-
Boy, I think you might have joined the
you
wrong
guys-
group.
You guys played what is the game series called?
Rock
Mountain
Boy,
Blade,
I
right?
think you might have joined the wrong group.
I
is
think
the
we need
best
to
line.
Mountain Blade Africa
Oh no.
I mean,
and take over the whole damn place.
Okay, so we're gonna
I'm up
start
for
we're gonna buy soldiers, which then are gonna somehow
Yeah, we'll be able
double
to buy
in
human
money.
livestock in New Zimbabwe.
And
Oh my fucking god, we're the bad guys.
no, we aren't. We are free.
We're the
Africa
morally
from the
gray
whole-
guys.
Yeah.
Yes, we will flee Africa by using slaves.
I mean,
yeah, I
you
feel
gotta
like
make some
it's bad.
sacrifices.
We will have child soldiers who we will fill up
Oh,
on
no.
drugs and make eat gunpowder.
I
You know,
did not say that stuff. You did.
You bring up some.
Monster.
You bring up some. You know what? We may not have said it, but that is a pretty good idea. I think
No,
you should be on the board of directors.
Oh,
No, it's not.
Oh no. Oh, no, 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 no.
Boss, you
You see,
killed a
they-
child.
When the children's soldiers are about to eat, we'll sprinkle some gunpowder in the food.
Boss,
No,
you killed a
seasoning.
child.
Enough,
Boss.
Mission
everyone.
complete.
Boss, we
That's
need
yeah.
more boss.
Enough.
Tangent.
Sorry.
Enough.
But
Tangent.
Where are
awesome.
you landing?
I'm still thinking towards Lagos, unless you guys have another idea.
I'm sorry, where did you say?
I mean, New
Lagos.
Zimbabwe.
Lagos.
New Zimbabwe seems pretty good. We just gotta have money,
Hmm.
right? We've got money.
We don't
can
really
I'll
have a
go
lot of
anywhere,
money.
just don't get me killed.
we can sell what we've got there probably though, right? It's on the way.
Oh, yeah, we do have the really nice car.
Yeah, we got the really nice car we could sell to somebody. That's what I'm saying. I mean, obviously that's not
It
what
would
my
be wor-
character's saying, but that's what I'm saying.
You're gonna have to. we're
Out
gonna
of
have to rig you
character,
this
if
shit.
we mod the car using some of our own money, we could sell it for a higher price.
If you mod the car though, you might reduce its value though.
Yeah, that's
If
true.
it's like
Yeah,
a vintage
Nope,
vehicle.
not if
Yeah,
you make the car bulletproof and armored.
Yeah, but if it's like a luxury car that people are just trying to drive around for whatever,
nice
they
and-
don't want it to. look
Driving a luxury
bulletproof.
car in a nation like this is a death fucking sentence.
Except apparently there's a whole board of directors who probably drive around in very nice cars while everyone else starves.
I bet you those cars are also bulletproof.
Well, I'll tell you
Maybe.
this. They're not. They don't have mega damage points.
Okay, we're not going there. But yeah, so let's set up the vote. Who wants to go to
Oh,
Lagos and who wants to go to New Zimbabwe? We'll start with New Zimbabwe.
I'll go, fuck it.
So we have one for New Zimbabwe and the other for New Zimbabwe.
Yes.
So that's two. Do
It's
any
closest.
of the NPCs want to go to New Zimbabwe?
That's actually Magnus's reasoning. It's closest.
The crew is somewhat divided. Certain members are very much in favor of going anywhere else in the world. Some are fine with anywhere so long as they land soon because they really need to take a dump.
Land,
You know, that
let's
is a
land
fairly good
soon.
point.
I'm
Let's-
flying. My vote counts twice.
You know what? I'm not going to question the Zentradi.
It sounds like the Zentradi is a bit of a power manipulator, but whatever.
He's in trouble.
Oh well. So in that case, I guess we're gonna land at New Zimbabwe unless someone brings up a stronger argument than Zentradi Fist.
Well, I didn't really say Zentradi Fist, but I said my vote counts twice and I'm flying.
Yeah.
All right.
We all very much doubt you're pacifist, buddy.
The
You will pass the
right?
fist, but you're not a pacifist.
Well played.
The NEGZ. So, you're heading there. Now, where did you want to try and land in this country?
Let's be
Maybe
showy. Land in the
just-
fucking center. I'm kidding.
Maybe just outside of New Zimbabwe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Wait,
Darn it.
wouldn't they have a port? Wouldn't they have a port or landing zone or something? I mean,
Do we
They
want to
do,
be
but
here
nothing
officially?
is set up for is Intrati Cyclops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. We'll have to set up in maybe like does the area have like forested areas, jungles, how I know the Congo is going to have jungles, but I'm not actually familiar with South Africa's terrain, especially its post-apocalyptic alien destruction terrain.
Um,
I sense
Here's a
just...
map featuring the topography.
Oh, okay, good.
oh, it's a bunch of. Oh, there it is.
It's
Okay.
hexagons.
All I saw was
Okay,
hexagons for a while.
There, okay, in the general area, there should be wooded areas then. So that's good. And whatever those gray blots are, I guess those are mountain areas?
Yes, those are mountainous.
Okay. We should be able to find somewhere to land that's outside the city and won't cause a freak out for most people.
Yeah. And then we can just drive into town, but I don't know if Magnus is going to be able to come.
Well, these people are opposed to the RDF, so we don't know what
They
the
say
rules
that, but they
are
also
on
export a lot of goods and materials to them. They're kind of hypocrites.
We hate you. Stay over there.
Right.
Cuba.
Like the Chinese.
They've been
So-
fucking Cuba'd.
Yes. So, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to follow all the same rules of the UEG, especially rules about micronization. In fact, they'd probably see somebody like Magnus and see them as somebody who's very valuable and worth paying to do certain jobs.
Job.
Like a
This might be
bodyguard,
the
because nobody's
best
gonna
place to get-
shoot a giant motherfucker.
If you guys don't have too many scruples, we might be able to find a lot of work here.
I ain't got exactly going to say much. We need some money to kit out our group a little bit. Then we
might
can
get
start
lucky.
Where's
being
that fucking little brat? Doesn't he have an opinion? Let's hear what the fucking little brat has to say.
He has a name.
I can't remember it, and that's out of character. I can't remember his name.
He's not on a handout. Oops.
His name is Gremlin, comma.
That'd be Patches. Patches is swinging around on some of the rafters.
Patches, what do you think we should do?
I think I want cake.
That's
Okay,
good
but to
input
get
on this
that
mission.
cake, we need money. How do you think we should get money?
We should kill
We're
people.
good. Who?
You know,
Everyone.
I think
There's always somebody to kill for
Yeah.
money.
Actually, no. He has a good point. We could hire ourselves out as assassins. It'd be easy to kill people.
or
if we
just
walk into
mercenaries
the
with
foot.
guns.
I've been trying to say that for like 5 minutes now. You think these capitalist warlords don't have people they want to kill? There's probably some communists out in the
All right.
jungle that need feeding.
Guys?
No.
I want to hear what Randall has to say in response to our
Us.
gremlin.
Our crim-
about killing people?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's definitely one way to make money.
Fuck yeah!
We already,
gotta kill the
we
right
already
people.
threw. Yeah, we already threw ethics far out the window.
All right,
When you suggest killing the right people, Patches shrugs and goes,
The right people are the ones with large
right
bounties on them.
people, left people.
Or the ones
doesn't
that have
matter.
lots of money and are in person.
I mean, I will still be hunting probably this.
those were words. You broke
Look,
off.
let's
a
land
lot
and
there.
That was some
Figure out-
laggy words.
Figure out the city. Maybe we can find somebody to talk to.
Okay. As you sat down in the plateaus and limited jungle areas of Africa, because particularly in South Africa, I'm not sure if you guys are really familiar, and this topography is pretty great in how it paints it. There's a lot of plain.
I thought it was all a savannah, not a jungle.
Savannah. Savannah is the
Thank you.
actual term I'm looking for.
Alrighty.
So it's a lot of plains and rolling hills. Those of you who are unaware, there's actually a lot of great farmland in South Africa. Anyway,
What if there aren't mutant lions? That'd be really bad.
You've
think
just
the line's
given me
further
an
north.
idea.
Oh no.
Yay.
You are
As you come-
hereby
basically-
decreed to remain silent for 10 minutes.
I'll fucking fall asleep in 10 minutes, so good.
As the ship comes to a stop and extends its legs out to take position, you're able to observe the entire surroundings across to the horizon. You can see the city in the distance. A large, looming, smog-filled industrial city. It seems surrounded by factories, refineries, and it seems like the clouds around it are perpetually black. Even as it seems like a beautiful day. To leave the ship, the installed elevator simply is ready to go down when you wish.
Oh.
Now, you guys
try to-
retrieved.
Can I make a bet on how many trees that I crash into on the way down?
It's a savanna, not a whole lot of trees.
Yeah.
Oh man.
He crashes into all of them, obviously.
How many rock towers do we got?
Oh no.
We're about to piss off the fucking Lorix of Africa.
But now, well, luckily at least I think we have one Jeep, the nice car, and the tank, I think.
And one broken Veritech.
So
Oh,
you
I
have
remember.
one non-functioning tank. You have one really nice car, one truck, one Jeep with a gun, one wrecked non-functional Valkyrie, and your Cyclops recon pod, as well as your standard gear and equipment for personal
Repair
level
that
combat.
Valkyrie.
Oh, we might be able to get some parts to repair the tank and the Valkyrie if we get our jobs done.
Or we could steal shit from the gala.
Let's not put ourselves on the list of most wanted in the area right away.
That shouldn't happen.
It's gonna happen, but let's save it for as long as possible.
I have a skill called Contacts Everywhere.
Ooh.
I wonder if I
Yes.
could find somebody that could give us some
I
quick
might have
work.
that too.
That'd be cool.
We'll double the opportunity.
Ah. Why
And
did
now
that
that's just a talent, isn't it?
No,
Contacts
it's a
Everywhere is
skill.
a skill, but
Oh,
there
it's a skill?
is another I do have a talent called Hidden Contacts, which I was
Well,
actually
those of
about
you
to
who
look
have
up.
it as a skill, you can make a roll to see if you can get into contact with anyone in this particular area. And some of your NPCs also have this skill, and they're going to be rolling. Including Captain Mills, who has 6 dice in that skill.
Nice.
Oh wow!
So NGM, while
legit.
this is all going down and they're like getting ready to go find jobs or going out to find jobs, I want to roll hunker down and blend in to try and hide the Cyclops a little bit.
Okay. How?
Well, if I remember correctly, we landed in like one of these small forested areas. There's like a couple of trees around and stuff.
Savannah.
Yeah.
Unless you got
Well-
camo nets, it ain't happening.
I'll fashion a camo net.
Okay, there we go.
That's nice.
Where did that mountain come from?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll to kind of fashion a makeshift camo net out of just all the grass and trees around.
I mean,
and
we
that'll be
might
what I'm doing while
might
they're going out
find
finding
a
jobs.
tree that we could park it next to, but that would be a little weird.
There's the occasional tree. And there's the occasional scrubland. So what you're after is not too impossible, were it not for the height that the Cyclops stands when it is landing.
Could we pull the legs down once we're landed, so that way we kind of lower to the ground?
Yes.
We just need to really find a mountain probably to get next.
Mm-hmm.
this is not impossible. You can move it to such and hide it in amongst the mountains and set up that way.
Probably the best. Then we can hang then we can try to cover it with a tarp or something. I don't know. We'll figure something. We'll probably just try to. You want to try and hide in the mountains?
Yes.
Okay.
Ouch. Ouch. Wow. That is not a great roll.
Sorry, I muted that sound.
Luckily, Lonzo did
We don't hear it.
significantly better.
I did get like
Yeah.
5 successes.
It's kind of unfortunate. Lonzo.
Yes. Tell me what's good.
Oh, conspiracies!
All right, now I'm gonna roll blended and hunkered down, and I don't hide us.
Yeah,
just set it down right there in that open area.
Okay, got it. I crashed into a tree. I crashed through a tree. That just falls over.
We'll just
We'll
bring the legs down.
We'll tell
You know
Grubey
what?
when he gets back that I just like run it through a tree, and I'm like, "Is this good?" They're like, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah. No, even better. We landed and brought the legs down so that way it would be hidden, and then you just took a tree and picked it up and put it on top of it.
Yes.
Perfect.
I mean, that's my character's mentality right now. So yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah, it seems fun too. Though, on a side note, while they are away, X for
Why did my
Foundation's pretty good.
beep?
Beep.
Yeah, why are we beeping? Oh, okay.
Have you started
you
dying?
try to blend in the.
Well,
Here's
we've already
Grubey,
figured out how
Grubey,
we blended in.
Grubey. So here's what happens. We've already figured it out. So he's like, just land it over there, and I'm like, okay. And then so I land it, and then I pull out the tree from the roots, and I put the tree on top of the Cyclops.
Yep.
And
Carry on.
and Randall,
And then we just kind of
Roland's
look at
like,
it and go, "Yeah, it'll work.
yeah, that'll do."
We'll at least know where it is."
Okay. Captain Mills is getting ready to climb out of the ship. He's readying up one of the jeeps. So who's gonna come with?
I'm going. I got nothing else to do.
I guess I'll go too.
I'll go
good.
with two.
Should I
just so we
should
can
I
make sure
stay
we get in
here?
trouble.
Sorry, should I stay here?
Well, here's the thing. I don't care. Just try not to kill anyone.
Unless we're getting paid for it. What if we're getting paid for it then? Can we kill?
Oh, absolutely.
Well,
So what do you guys think? Should I come with, or?
yeah, just watch your step when you're coming with us.
Okay.
Oh, bring the nice car too. Let's try to pawn that off for a couple of bucks.
Okay. Can I bring my shotgun?
Might be good.
Cutter just sort of chimes in. I would recommend you're all armed. This place is shit.
Well, Cutter has spoken for the first time.
It's not that bad. I mean, I love this place. But mostly, think of all the things you can buy. There's things and stuff, and also, they pay for a lot of private soldiers. So I'm hoping I can go speak to like their Fuhrer or something and get totally in on that.
Well, if you do, make sure it's good paying.
Well, it will be for me.
For all of us.
I thought you all understood the concept of employee.
I understand the concept of punching you.
Yes,
I
but
also
that's why you
understand the
get
con-
paid in food rations and everyone else gets paid in dollary dues.
I also understand the concept of a paycheck.
Yes, which is why you all get well, you don't have a minimum amount specified in your contract. Now, Reese, could you pass me one of the dresses in that trunk over there? Something frilly, something white, something nice.
Think you might have passed out, Captain. Was a long trip.
Okay. Well, can someone else make sure to grab a dress for me and put it into the back of the Jeep, you know? I'm going to need that dress later.
Not it.
Got it. Randall, you do it.
Sure,
Yeah.
I'll grab a dress. I'll find something preferably short and you know the typical summer dress.
Describe to me the kind of dress you're grabbing, because this
Oh,
is, as it turns out, a trunk that is very, very much full of high quality dresses.
I'll be right back to the restroom. Caffeine open.
Any particular color or style?
Is he is Mills darker skinned or lighter skinned?
He's somewhere in the middle.
A medium green then.
Okay, so you grab him a medium green short dress. And now when you bring that over, he's like, perfect. I'm going to need that later when I'm seducing their leader. So, you all try and find us some work. I'm going to go do my thing. Right. So who's driving?
I can drive.
Guess I'll drive.
Roland,
You
you drive the truck. Because Chaba, Kata, Patches, you guys go get supplies.
Yep, I'll drive the truck then. See, let's go on, guys. Let open the back.
Now, two rule of thumbs for those of you who haven't been to this place before. Travel in pairs. Don't go into dark alleys. Do not accept anything from anyone offering to take you into a van. And most importantly, do not get sold. Cool. Let's have fun.
Just promise not to sell us.
That would be a contract violation.
As you head on out, your cars and trucks leave a trail of dirt and clouds of smoke as you roll out across the savannah towards the murky and grimy city that awaits you. Along the way, you can see all sorts of animals, some of which making their homes now in the wrecks of Zentradi craft. The occasional crashed and overgrown battle pod where a lion now sits on top of it. Gazelle and other animals frolic and graze in amongst the ruined bones of Zentradi destroyers. Who just rolled?
Not a roll.
Okay. And before you know it, you find yourselves in the city of New Zimbabwe. On your way in, you see a glorious sign Certainly almost gauty, I would say, but definitely affluent and showing that it's made of certain materials, such as solid gold and platinum, spelling out in big letters. For Africa and Empire. New Zimbabwe.
Hmm.
I would have chosen a less tacky color, but
Nothing bad's ever happened in the name of Empire.
There's solid gold.
Yep. It's
Where'd it go?
one of those welcome signs.
I'm gonna go pick up the M. Kidding.
Do you want it?
I mean, we're here to get money, right?
Oh, here's where we derail the campaign. Here it comes.
yeah.
Well, I
Just,
mean, I'm carrying a car right now, so we're gonna go sell that first. Oh yeah, I might grab the M.
On the way out of town.
Maybe. Probably.
Yeah.
It is the biggest letter there, right?
Yes.
Rhythm bot.
The city of New Zimbabwe. While its central districts from a distance reflect the light of the sun off it, the gleaming towers apparent for all, most of the city is a dark, grimy mess. Dark clouds cover most of the sun, and as you drive through most of it, it is just row upon row of factory and refinery. The smell of burning oil is common. And soon, your nose starts to grow accustomed to the scent. Magnus, since you stand taller than everyone, as you walk past certain buildings and factories, you get huge whiffs of air that just make you cough and sputter and give you a headache.
Oh man.
Past these large
Gross.
monuments to industrialism and production, you find markets in amongst slums. Many of the people sit upon the sides of the roads, merely watching, waiting, while some try to engage in their everyday lives. Many look at you as you drive past, elongated faces, tired and angry.
Pleasant
So-
place, I see.
So, New Zimbabwe has all the features, if you will, of a major metropolis. Just imagine something like Detroit, though, when you're picturing it.
Yeah, but like super RoboCopped.
Yes, Robocop Detroit. That's how the book describes it.
Is it literally a reference RoboCop?
No, but it's
Oh.
pretty close.
I would
So-
put it past Palladium.
You currently have 2 trucks, the Jeep and the transport truck. Randall, you, the captain, and who else is in the Jeep?
no one else come with the captain?
I think it was
No,
Two
really?
Wives who was with him.
Y'all really left me alone with the NPCs. This is going to end so well.
Good luck, bro.
Have fun.
All right, so that leaves Roland, Lonzo, and Chubba and Cutter. I don't know where Reese is yet. I'm going to assume Reese is with the truck as well, with you guys in the truck. And Magnus, you are on foot because you obviously can't fit in a car.
Yeah.
So the captain turns to you, Randall. All right. So I think the first thing we need to do is go to their red light district. And trust me on this.
You're the boss.
Huh. I am, aren't I? Oh shit, the hell was I thinking? So where the rest of you going while Randall drives the captain there?
Also just looks over to like Roland and being like, well, you don't happen to know this place any better than I do you?
No, though it does remind me of a couple of towns back in the war. Yeah, at the same level, Your Highness.
I do know of potentially a place, and I know potentially of a man. But I'm not sure it's a great idea to go talk to them looking for business. They have a bad history with Mills.
How bad are we talking?
Well, you know Mills.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking how bad.
Bad enough for me to consider this not the greatest idea. However, it is an idea. There's a man. He's known as the arms dealer of dreams. We can find him at a place called Sullivan's Dream Ranch. He might have work for us, but I'd recommend maybe finding that work and negotiating it ourselves, and not bringing Mills into it until after we've already talked to this person, if we are going to do this.
So, do what we usually do and don't tell Mills until afterwards.
Exactly.
All
We'll
right.
probably be able to
Done
do
one
it by
turn.
ourselves.
Ask for forgiveness after.
Now that Mills is sort of doing his own shenanigans, we can get the real work.
It's easier to ask for forgiveness
Randall.
than permission.
That is
As
right.
you're driving through the city, you notice that the more and more you head towards the center, the more militarized it becomes. Checkpoints, guards, fully armed and wary.
Any of the checkpoints giving us any issues?
They stop you, but it seems Mills always has the appropriate paperwork. And they just let you on through. However, when you take a wrong turn one time and try to head towards the central towers, you are immediately turned around with no questions asked.
Alright, I'm gonna do the smile and nod thing an awful lot here.
Yeah. Mills is very much as you're driving. Yeah, so these people here, basically, well, I don't mind telling you, they're just a little bit classist.
I
He
can
says
see
as he
that.
waves out to some random people. But so long as you got money, this place can afford anything. Now, I need you to not look while I change into this dress.
No
So
problem.
pull into that alley over there, and I'll get naked.
The dark one?
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, I look down the alley before I pull into it, but
You
I
see a
don't
couple
anything.
of men very clearly holding something in their pockets. But when you shine your headlights at them, they just kind of disappear.
All right, that works. So yeah, we'll pull into the entrance of the alley and stop. Gotta leave the vehicle running and head on a swivel.
Yep. He jumps out and he starts to undress and gets into the dress that you picked out. He's like, okay, give me a moment. I do declare. Yep, that's one I'll go with. I do declare, Clarice. Okay.
I think
Meet me back in the Central Market in about an hour, unless you want to come with. And if you're coming with, I suggest you load that gun.
I'm gonna go to the Central Market.
Cool. Well, what do you do after he just lets you go?
Yeah,
Let's
my
go
backpack
sell
out of
this
the
car.
alley.
Magnus, you get a lot of looks, by the way. But you're not the only Zentradi in town.
Oh, really?
Not the only full-sized, anyway.
Ooh,
No.
that's interesting.
A lot of people throw rocks and spit at you, though.
Uh-oh.
And you hear words that you don't know the language. Seems they're a bit discriminatory towards Zentradi here. But
Then
why?
try to rise up.
you can very clearly see, though, in one section of the city, is what they call a Z-town. It's a Zentradi-sized ghetto.
Yeah.
So, what are you all doing? Let's start with you, Randall. What are you doing?
I'm gonna back out of the alley and head towards the Central Market. And I just realized he didn't leave me with any paperwork.
No, it did not. So you do get stopped.
So Two Wives is with me, right?
Nope, they were all in the truck. You're alone.
Nice knowing y'all guys. Whenever Mills handed over paperwork, did any of it have a name other than his that I noticed?
Yes.
I'm go ahead.
No. Ask your question.
All right, I'm gonna try and pull off a I'm with so and so.
Stop. Where are you headed?
I was given orders by, and I'm gonna use the highest level name that I saw Mills give out.
Randall
say-
Savage is the name.
Awesome. So Randall Savage has ordered me to go pick up some things from the Central Marketplace, and so I'm headed there to do a little bit of wheeling and dealing.
The moment you say that name, like, oh, shh. Don't say his name. Keep going. Whatever Savage wants, he gets. They just wave you through.
Oh,
Thank you
yeah.
And yeah, I'll continue pulling that trick as long as it works to get me to the Central Market.
Yep. Fortunately, there's less checkpoints and guards on the way to the Central Market, which is a rather large square comprising of mostly shanty stalls over a good city block. There is everything here, from food to guns. So, what is your rank?
Sounds like America to me.
They do also sell people here, but
That
you're
used
not
to be
allowed to buy
American.
any. That's the
Oh
GM's.
god.
My rank is Corporal R1.
Okay. So, what's your wealth?
Standard.
Okay. So, how this marker works is you can buy anything from the book that's not a mecha. That is R1.
I do have a talent that allows me to pick the next best thing or the next up thing also.
What is that talent called?
Equipment upgrade. Access equipment 1 rank higher.
Okay. So you can purchase things that are R2.
Alright. That means I need to go find the book.
If your wealth was higher, this would, of course, open up more options. In the same way that that talent does. So, anything that's not a mecha. And that is both human and Zentradi, by the way. Equipment.
Alright, I'm going to be perusing the book for a little bit.
Okay, just give me a shout if you want to do anything. In the meantime, I'll roll to see if you get robbed. Or shanked.
Keep in mind
Or
that
both.
I have omnipresent, so I don't get surprised.
Okay. I'll let you know if someone's about to try it. Okay. So, those of you who are in the truck,
Yes.
what are you guys doing?
I think I'm going to the place that Two Ways was talking about to get us a job. Unless anyone's gonna stop us.
I mean, I'm kind of wanting to sell the car. Pretty much.
Yep.
Which group am I
So
with? Am I
Magnus, you
with
can
the
go
group?
off on your own to do that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll just go off to sell the car.
Okay. So you're able to find yourself after asking some people around a place where they deal in those sorts of things, aka chop shops, on the outskirts of the industrial sector.
Okay, sounds good.
When you get there, however, these places are guarded by armed men who do stop you. Hold up! What do you want, Z? One of them basically just at you.
I want to sell this car.
Oh, you hear that? He wants to sell the car. Oh, you want to sell the car, right? Why don't you go?
I could also
And
step
one
on
of them
you.
flips you a gesture. Oh, that's nice. You stomp on me. That you stomp on me? You think I care? I got 15 brothers. They come back, they shank you in your sleep. Not to mention,
Stop on
you see
them.
that up there? You see that up there? You see that up there? And he points to a tower where there's a guy with a rocket launcher. He blow your chicken head off. So, you take your car and piss off, Z.
Okay, how big is
A
this
lot of
gate?
Mexican immigrants in.
How big
Africa
is
these days.
this? How big is this like?
Remember,
fence?
I did say there's a lot of foreigners in this city. This isn't a purely African city, according
Clearly.
to the description that I've read. It is a very multi-racial and cultural city.
But yeah, so I pull out the shotgun and I say, I've also got this. Got a puny rocket launcher.
You want to go us, big man? We're connected with him, the man in the tower. You sell our shit here. You need his permission. Eh? Go on. Let's go back to Z-Town.
How big is this fence behind them? They're
It's
just
only a couple meters.
okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and start to proceed forward.
Oh shit, no you don't! Hey, stop that! Stop! Shoot him! Shoot him! The guy on the tower starts fumbling to load a rocket.
I point the shotgun right at the tower. Like, you sure you want to do that? What does the guy do?
He freezes in place.
And then I proceed to keep walking to find somebody that looks like I could actually sell the car to.
Yep. When you get around into what is the car yard proper, there's a bunch of heavy metal workers working to dismantle a bunch of cars, rebuild a few cars, basically stripping them out for salvage. And there's also a destroyed Spartan that looks like it's been half fixed, half repaired, standing watch over this area. But as you sort of walk through, everyone just stops what they're doing and gives a wide berth. Till eventually you hear, "Oi! What's this?"
This just a normal person?
This man comes out from inside one of the smaller sheds and just stares straight up at you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
I'm trying to sell this car.
Who let you in?
I did.
Oh, you did. You did. Oh yeah, yeah. You come some kind of crazy mother?
Sure.
Okay, bro. Well, you drop the car and leave.
That would require some payment.
Oh no. Car is payment for you trespassing, bro.
No.
Well then, piss off.
I just continue walking through just to see if I find somebody else.
When you keep doing that, he yells out from behind you. You want to fund anyone else? This is my scrap shop. You dealing with me, bro? And I work for one of the men in the big towers. So why don't you go? Before I have one of my boys here shoot you.
Okay, so I start leaving. But where's the Destroid at?
It's pretty much in the center of the car yard. Up against one of their largest storage sheds.
Okay, so you said it was half repaired. What kind of
Yeah.
I mean, does it look like, like I could maybe take a piece of it and, it fall and not be worth much?
Without you getting closer to inspect it, it's hard to say. It looks like a lot of armor panels have been stripped off of it, and at least one of the missile pods has basically been taken out. But it seems standing, unsupported.
I mean, I'll kind of walk. I mean, if I'm where am I at then? If it's in the middle, where probably am I at this point?
You've probably done a full circle at this point if you kept walking past that guy.
Okay, so yeah, when I kind of get to the far end, then I'll kind of walk past it.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I'll just take a look at it once I get kind of close.
It seems like it's been battle damaged and rebuilt. The RDF logos have been scratched off, but it seems solid.
Okay. So no easy weaknesses. I was gonna say if you need a roll, like.
You can always make an observe action or something else to try and find such a weakness that you can't see obviously. In the meantime, while you make that roll, Lonzo and Roland, how are you guys finding Sullivan?
Well, he told me about the place, the name of it, the Dream Ranch.
Yes, the good old Dream Ranch.
So, I guess if he doesn't exactly know where it is, then I'll pull over and ask.
Who do you ask when you pull over?
I'm thinking one of the armed guards. What are you thinking, Lonzo?
That I'm not really too sure about.
Anyone else gonna try and everyone's gonna try and rip us off here or stab us violently.
They are the regular Ferengi.
Might try to do something interesting.
That is a reference I haven't heard in a while.
Well, I don't suppose there's a tavern nearby. With your atypical barkeep.
Let me see. Is there an obvious bar GM as I kind of look around?
You could find one.
Right. And it looks like there's one right over there. I'll park nearby, put the lock on the car, and also
At this point, you've parked. Chubba piles out with Cutter.
Alright.
Chubba gets a blows.
Alright, make sure you guys we'll be meeting at the Dream Ranch Village. I'll call you over radio when we figure out where it is.
Yeah. As you start to walk away, Cutter and Chubba seem to be pointing at people and eyeing them off, like they're deciding on something.
You want to do the talking on this one and scare them off, or should I just start shooting?
Before you do that, Reese.
Go to sleep.
Still asleep. Come on, buddy, do something.
Jackie!
Get an update from what I understood.
Okay. He's therefore Reese is asleep in the truck.
He said, "Don't get him killed." So there we go. He fell asleep.
Magnus,
The
you can
truck
make that
explodes.
whatever
Okay.
you want.
So I'm gonna do if need be, I've got always a handy tool, and I mean, is somebody in it?
You don't think so?
Okay, so I can fix it and science that. And I can not failed. I almost rolled Almost did the rolling d20s thing.
So you're able to pick up, when you look at it, you think it's a mobile. Looks like there's some fractures in the legs, and you don't think this thing can actually move.
How easy would it be for me to take like one of the weapons off of it? Because you said it was missing
The only
one missile
weapon
pod.
it has, the only weapon that it has that's not inbuilt, is a good old stun baton, mecha-sized stun baton.
No.
If you wanted to rip out something like the gun cluster or the rocket pod, that would be a little touch harder.
Huh.
Still possible.
How much is people watching me right now?
Oh, they've all stopped working and they are now watching you completely. It's a bit of a standoff.
Okay, so gonna is there anything that I could loosen?
What do you mean?
Like, with always a handy tool, then maybe is there anything that looks like I could just loosen like a bolt on it to make it structurally weak if it fired?
Yeah.
Okay. So I go over to
There's a connecting section of the back of the leg that looks like if you just remove a small section of it, the moment this thing fires, the recoil will just make it fall off its legs.
Okay, so what about what kind of fixes could I see on it?
Fixes.
Yeah.
You can see beyond a lot of paint stuff, it looks
Or
like
what
mostly
could I do
things
to
being rebuilt.
fix it, maybe even make it mobile?
To make it mobile, you
Yeah.
think you will have to replace the leg from the knee down.
Okay. Well,
As one of the legs does not look structurally sound.
I'm gonna march up toward it, and pretty much get ready to untighten that screw essentially, and do they react at all?
Yes.
Or are they gonna
They're
say
watching,
anything?
and most of them seem to be reaching for things. Are you going to commit to undoing this screw and touching it?
Hmm. Trying to think of something funny to do.
Okay. Randall, while
Wait a
you're
minute.
perusing the central market, you notice that there are people at the edge of your vision, quite obviously tailing you.
All right. How many?
2 or 3.
How are they armed or armored?
They don't look like they're wearing any armor of any kind. As for weapons, you can't see any that they're holding.
All right. So I got a question. You said I could buy anything except the
Anything that ain't a mecha.
That's not a mecha.
Yep.
Okay. Well, Tomahawk would be a mecha, huh?
Yeah, it would.
See, the first time I think you used the word Veritech, so I was hoping to slide under that.
No, I
Oh,
tried
oh.
very clearly to say mecha. If you want that, you might have to go to a Field of Dreams.
Honestly, the only thing I really want to pick up, other than maybe some additional rations and and
Yeah.
such things is some medium armor for myself and a Sal 9 laser with 2 extra packs.
Right on. Yep. You can afford those.
All right, and yeah, once I have the armor, I'm definitely wearing it.
Okay. So now there's a guy walking around in the middle of town with armor.
I mean, I'm the checkpoint guys were wearing at least what?
The uniform equivalent. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right.
I'm really sick of that.
So once I got the armor on and the Sal 9 holstered, I'm gonna turn around and just make eye contact with whoever seems to be the lead of these 3 guys.
It's a couple of guys. They you can't tell what they are. You think they might be thugs, maybe? It's hard to tell. They just look like guys watching you. When you make eye contact, they break their gaze and disperse like they were doing nothing.
I just kind of nod at them and continue with my shopping spree.
Yep. As you continue with your shopping spree, you actually hear gunfire.
What's the
And you
crowd
hear-
doing?
Crowd doesn't react to the gunfire.
Oh, this place is really shitty.
So, all right, yeah. If the crowd doesn't react, I'm not. Other than just keeping my head on a swivel, I'm not going to worry too terribly much about it. Although I'm going to keep my ears open for Mills's recognizable voice.
Right. Okay. That many rounds until that happens. Cool. So, Lonzo and Randall, you're going into a bar.
Yeah.
This is a seedy den with dim lighting.
I think I figured out what I'm gonna
no music. The people here definitely look like they're depressed drinking, not fun drinking.
Ah.
Oof.
Imagine Moe's Tavern with more rats.
Wow, this place really is America. I mean, okay, well, I look over at Roland and I'm like, so you want to try talking to somebody, or you want me to?
Yeah, well, let's go get a drink first. That's usually the best way to start this off.
I
And
agree.
I'm gonna wander up to the bar and try and find a spot for both me and Two Wives.
Yep. You do so.
Yeah.
There's a
And I'll
spot
sit
where you can
down.
both sit together.
Yep. And I'll sit down, kind of wait for Lonzo to sit down before looking over at the bartender. What do you got?
English.
I'll have an English.
We can't hear you, Jackie.
Maybe his
Discord might just be bugged because he's
Yeah.
using a phone.
he is using a phone. It could have
He
just
just needs to reconnect.
So if he can hear us, he needs to reconnect. Not. It's probably just eat up for some random reason. As long as there's no random noise coming through it. Fine.
Yeah. So he does that.
Yep.
English.
And I'm gonna kind of look over to Lonzo. And just nod and 2 drinks.
Okay. The bartender says, and then just before your eyes, he whips out 2 very dirty glasses, and I mean dirty as in there. These glasses are actually covered in dirt.
Mm.
Specks of mud in some of them,
Beast.
and fills them with a small amount of a dark brown liquid.
Like I'm back in. It's like I'm back in Korea.
There we go. I can hear you guys now.
Hey, there he is.
Hey.
There we go. Reese, you're currently asleep in the back of a truck.
Keep going with that. Yeah, keep going with that.
Oh.
A drink to our.
Conspiracy!
Jackie has been body snatched.
He is conspiracy truck.
Well, sadly, I don't think this bartender is going to be much help to us.
So guys, I'm trying to be forceful here, but not dumb.
Yeah.
So So
I've been half debating making the joke, the Always Sunny in Philadelphia, but Magnus gets us kicked out of New Zimbabwe.
but yeah, I think I'm gonna be like, I might stop, and then turn and
It
go
sounds like we gotta
find out
get in good
what
with
tower.
whoever these guys in the towers
Yeah,
are.
that's pretty much what I was gonna go ask and be like, which tower again?
So
I'll go back.
you guys
back,
have gotten
Ruby.
your dirty drinks.
Yep. And I raise it up to Lonzo to our long health and hopefully our continued existence in this horrible place known as life.
Do you drink the liquid?
I'm really
Yes.
beginning to regret not
Fatigue.
being
Press
part
F
of the
for
expeditionary.
Press F for fatigue.
You take the
I didn't-
fatigue.
Yeah, I took fatigue because I definitely drank. I don't know if Lonzo drank.
You drink it, you get the fatigue.
Who
Yeah,
drank your
pussy.
fatigue?
You know, this might be slightly better than the stuff that some of those kids were trying to make back in Korea. Dirt really adds a flavor, you know.
Randall.
Oh dear.
As you continue to be on the lookout and keep your head on a swivel, do you leave the market at all?
Yeah, I get, Mills didn't give me a time or place to meet up
Nope.
with him, right? I think I am gonna try and see if I can find the rest of the gang and head in the direction, the direction I last saw them heading in.
Oh yeah. Just preparing something.
He's preparing our doom.
Oh yeah, by the way, conspiracy with Jackie.
Oh, God.
Conspiracy. Sorry, I didn't say that when Grubby came back.
Before I readdress you, Randall, Magnus, what are you do? What are you doing in your standoff situation?
Oh well, I mean, so they're reaching for stuff. The closer I inch to the thing, they get closer to their guns, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much what's happening. So
Yeah.
so I get close, but I get real close, and then I pass it up and go back to the one dude that I first ran into toward the halfway point on the whatever side of the circle where I started. Like, one last question. Which tower is that guy in?
Huh. Trust me, you'll know soon enough. No, you done being silly?
What's being silly?
Just drop the car and get out of here, Zint.
Again, money for the car.
No, that's not how this works.
Yeah, that's how this
You
works.
come here
Hey,
to my place.
no,
You owe
sorry,
reparations now.
sorry.
Trespass.
I just, you know, I found something else. So, I'll talk to you later.
Oh yeah.
Then I start
We'll
walking.
See you later. As you leave, you think you see him pull out a radio.
We're making friends.
Good.
Should have fucking like sidekicked them across the head.
Oh, we'll be back.
In the Mr. Zen boot.
Randall!
We found a mech.
Yay!
As you're getting ready to leave the market, you see something and a lot of screaming. Mills runs straight through the market, across some of the stalls and tables, in the green dress that you picked out for him.
Oh god.
Is it torn?
A group of 15 guys, some of which are very much drag queens, are chasing.
Oh no.
Mills, what the fuck?
You hear him just scream out, "I'm sorry, but Clarissa had it coming!"
Alright, so I'm gonna, I'm still in the Jeep, so I'm gonna pull up next to Mills and say, hey.
No,
need a ride,
drive away
beautiful?
from him. Drive away from
Oh,
him.
absolutely.
Oh no.
And he jumps in and is like, "Suck it, losers!"
God
And,
fucking damn it.
As you are driving away, a high heel flies over Mills and hits you in the back of the head.
I got the armor, thunk. Damn it.
And Mills just lies back. Oh, thank goodness. Ah.
Is he
I don't
lying on
want to
top
go
of...
to the landing strip or the meat shaft ever again.
Is he lying on top of Reese?
No, you're in a different truck race.
Okay.
So, how was your day?
Little shopping trip. Got some additional supplies. Some new, got some armor. Looks like it already come in handy.
Cool. I punched a drag queen in the face and stole cocaine.
You have a magnetism for cocaine. So where are we headed to, by the way?
By the way, cocaine is code for grenades.
Awesome.
What? He pulls it out from underneath his dress.
Please let the pin be in there. Please let
Pin
the
still
pin be in there.
intact.
Yeah.
The pin is not there.
Fuck.
Huh.
Why don't we get rid of that one? It looks like it might be ready.
Yeah, you're the boss.
Yeet.
Do you just yeet the grenade out of the side of the Jeep?
Just.
I thought he yeeted it.
He's giving it to you.
Oh yeah, and it's cooking off. Yeah, no, I'm
This
gonna
bitch
say,
empty.
I'm gonna take just long enough to try and find a less crowded spot and toss it up there.
There's no such thing as a less crowded spot in this city.
This bitch empty. Yeet.
Well, there we go.
You throw it, and
Down an alley.
it goes off, and people sort of run from it, but there's not a huge commotion.
Wow.
Well, that was a close one. But more importantly, he pulls out from between two fake breasts. I got this. Let us get into the inner city.
Awesome. There, I'll head that direction. What is this? I'm afraid to ask.
It's a key card.
All right, so yeah, we're headed towards the inner city.
Yes, please. I got a date with a tycoon. Now, I gotta reapply my makeup, so give me a minute.
I'm gonna look for potholes.
There are many. These streets have not been well maintained by the aristocratic leaders. So when you do your
When you do it.
pothole, he ends up making a mess.
Great job, boss. I'm sure that he will be much impressed.
God damn it, now I gotta start again? Gosh, I really need a mirror. To which he gets up and he moves the rear view mirror so you can no longer use it, so that he can see himself.
Who needs to see what's behind you anyhow? I should have side view mirrors though, right?
You do. Guys in the bar, of which Reese, you are outside of in a truck, sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, bartender, you know of a Dream Ranch? Mr.
Dream
Sullivan?
He just hands you a little piece of paper that he just starts to scribble on with a pen.
Mhm.
And he just writes, he draws a circle. He writes in English letters Zim, and then he draws a line out to the southeast of the city. And he puts Field Dreams.
Oh, looks like we found out. Look at the rest of the guys. Make sure Chubb's in them.
Clue.
What is
As
with
he
you
does
Monzo,
this-
today?
Say again.
You can go, Grubby.
Well, as you guys are talking, a couple of really big guys, like strapping swole guys, in dark leathers. They just sit next to you, opposite sides of you on the bar, sort of squishing you in.
Okay.
Do they look to be like looking at us at all, or are they just kind of for the bar?
They seem to be there for the bar.
Okay.
Well, I think we got what we came for. Let's pay our way out.
Yeah. And what is the standard currency used in the Robotech universe? Robobucks.
Great question.
Let's go with Robobucks for now. I throw
Robobucks.
I throw a small clump of Robobucks on the counter for the bartender.
Yep.
I imagine if we throw enough money on there, it will cause a fucking battle.
This
Well-
is not Yakuza, sir.
He takes it very quickly, the bartender.
Mm-hmm.
And as you guys turn to leave, you both feel someone slap you on the shoulder. Aye, mates. Ye wouldn't be rolling with a certain captain, would ya?
Who's
I
asking?
check over. Yeah, I check over my shoulder. Who's asking?
He's this really large, again, very swole. How to describe him? Caucasian-looking man with a tattoo over one eye.
Mhm.
In the shape of fire. And a completely
Well-
shaven, bald head.
Well, I used to serve one with one back in Korea, but that was a long time ago.
Nah, you know this one. Name's Mills. Kind of a fruit bat.
How much trouble
And
has he
what if
gotten
we
us
did?
into?
Oh. Well. You see, Clarice has got a bounty on him.
Who?
Ah, it's none of your business. You don't need to worry about that. You just need to know you're now hostages.
All right,
Okay.
We're fighting our way out of this.
Well, before we do that, you do know he cares literally nothing for us under him. We barely even get paid.
We'll
He would
find
not
out.
notice us missing.
We'll find out. Now, come with me, old timers.
How many minutes he got with him?
It's become fairly apparent that the two guys who sat next to you are with him.
All right. 3 on 2. So
3 on 2. I think that's fair odds at our age.
yeah, it's a little unfair. I mean, they could use a couple more, but
And they don't even have tactical advantage. What's your name, by the way? Since you're taking us hostage.
Well, me friends call me Bob. Bob Ross.
You happen to be a painter.
The hell is that?
I'm just gonna elbow him in the nose for that.
Yeah. You initiated a combat.
and
Yeah.
I'm gonna kick him in the nuts. We got our guns,
This-
right?
Magnus, what are you up to?
Well, I was walking back.
Ironically, he was not the one to initiate a combat.
I was walking back to.
I had bets. I was waiting.
I was
Yeah.
walking back that way.
Yeah, this is a very large city, so it takes a lot of time for you to get anywhere and know where they are. So you won't be able to help them out in this matter.
Yeah.
you're still wandering around with a car. So
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. I was gonna head. If I see anything else that looks like I could possibly sell the car to somebody, then I'm gonna go there.
well, there is a central market.
Yeah, let's go there.
Oh, it seems like there was when you get there in the central market, there's a bit of a crowd. What a men, you think, in dresses? Anyway, they look really angry about something, and they're heading off now in a really big group. But there's room for you to set up to sell your car if you want.
Okay. You say room, you mean like?
I mean, there's room for you to actually stand and put the car down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Alright, I'm gonna roll to see what you get offered for it as money, while you guys decide on your actions. Because
Well, yeah.
support phase, or rather communication phase.
I'm thinking we'll beat the crap out of him.
Well, I mean, we could just outright gun them down and kill them.
Yeah, but the bartender was at least nice enough, and he offered us a drink, so let's not rough up his bar too much.
I don't think that's physically possible considering how bad shape it is.
Magnus.
Yeah.
So I rolled to see what your offers were, and someone offered you a gun, a chicken, and a baby.
All three are
You
good
are by
offers.
default unable to accept that request. GM's rules. I will remind you.
Wait, what?
That's 3 separate offers, by the way.
You can't accept the baby one. No human trafficking.
Yes, both the GM and Mills have strict no human trafficking policies. Now,
What if it's a micronized and trotty baby? Then it wouldn't be human.
That's
that's a gray area.
We're not playing semantics.
That's legally a gray area. So, communication phase over.
yeah.
Great. All right.
I'm thinking about just beating
Okay,
the
so
crap
what
out
was
of
the
him.
first?
Our
What was the
sidearms.
first offer? A gun? What kind of gun? Is it a Centrati gun?
Handgun.
Yeah, that's not equivalent of a car.
Yeah, yeah. We're moving on.
Okay. So, support phase. Anything?
No,
Nope.
I don't think I have anything.
Ops phase.
You want to go first, Alonso?
No, after you.
No. But age before beauty, good sir.
While you debate that, Bob Ross tries to
Pretty sure
punch
you're older than me.
Lonzo, while Skinny Long Johns tries to hold Lonzo down, and Rupert Redshirt tries to grab Roland into a headlock.
Well, at least we know that we don't have to worry about Red Shirt. He's gonna die.
Well, they're so rude. We're trying to talk here and figure out who wants to punch first. And they're just jumping in on us. Wow.
Rude. We should both
Rude.
punch one of them at the exact same time, like it's G.I. Joe or something.
Yeah, so I'm gonna roll man at arms and hunker down to kind of fight them off in this close quarters.
I'm
Yep.
gonna go
With
with
my K-bar.
I'm also going with close quarters and hunker down. And And let's see. Our equipment is a knife, I presume.
Yeah, I got my knife. I also have a sidearm and a gun. It's obviously we weren't leaving without our guns.
Yeah. But I'm not quite sure if it's time to
Spray
pull
them.
out the pistol and just I'm not sure because one of us is what like I feel like that's something we both need to be dedicated to. I am always dedicated, but anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll. I'll be fighting them with the knife.
And what element are you, by the way?
Exemplar and People's Hero.
So, Lonzo, you're going to lose 2 dice from your pool.
Damn those redirects.
Are they 2 successes or 2 dice?
Reduces your pool, so I'm going to need you to re-roll that with 2 less dice.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Actually,
literally-
no, you've already rolled it, so I failed to catch you in time, so I'm going to roll randomly.
Oh, I mean, we could just chop off the last 2. It does have 2 successes, but that I would lose, but... Or we could chop off the first 2.
No, it's
but,
okay. I'm
like,
just going to roll a
either way.
d6. You rolled 5 dice. I'm just going to roll a d6 twice.
All right, fine, fair enough. Oh,
Right, so you lose your first dice, which was worth 2 successes. Then you lose the second dice, which was worth no successes.
all right. Well, that's pretty much the same equivalent. So,
Yep.
I only got 3 successes.
Hey, GM, would you say that I'm in my element as Assaulter, since Assaulter is you're in your element when in a fierce battle composed of many enemy threats?
Yes.
No, okay. Then, yep, I'm gonna 8. Amazing.
I got a talent to look up.
Well,
Wow. Fantastical. Okay,
well.
so how are you
what
guys
talent-
assigning those?
Well, he's looking up a talent. So 1 second.
Alright, well, Junko, how are you assigning yours?
I'm thinking probably 2 into defense.
Okay. Magnus, Storm, are you looking up a talent right now that's going to affect what you're doing? Or the outcome?
I don't think it's going to. No, this would be like a next thing. So,
Okay.
I got what 3 successes?
Yeah.
What Junko? What did you do?
I did 2 into defense since that's all I got.
I'm gonna put 2 into defense and then 1 into punching this guy with a knife.
We call that a stabbing.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. So as you go to fight back, you struggle a bit to get your arms free, Lonzo, because Skinny Long Johns grabs you and holds you back for a moment before Bob Ross punches you in the face for 2 damage total.
Oh
before
shit!
before you subtract any defense or anything.
Oh.
Remember, numbers are always the numbers I give you are always
yeah.
before you do your defense.
No.
And then you break free and lunge forward enough to stab him, but gently, in a leg.
Shake.
Meanwhile, Mr. Redshirt tries to get you in a headlock, Roland, but you just slip straight past it and knock him back. Straight into another customer.
Ooh, classic bar fight. I like the Benny Hill theme music for a stabbing in a bar.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Communication
bobbing my head
phase.
to right now.
Communication phase. But before the communication phase, conflict description. So, as you start to tussle with these guys, you knock about some of the other patrons at the bar with their drinks, causing them to spill, which means that they're getting involved. As a few of the other patrons start to pull guns and knives.
I vote
Oh,
we
gosh.
leave.
There are two other guys now joining this combat.
Against us or on our side? Or
Good question.
against
Or just against everyone.
Good question.
Okay.
Randall,
Okay.
Yeah.
on a more serious note, you're now able to get through to the intersections of the city. Once you have passed through these checkpoints, you enter somewhat pristine and well-crafted streets. Fully guarded and armed residential areas where it seems the rich primarily live. These are all built around these various skyscrapers, towers, and office buildings that encompass the center of the city.
What's the military look like here? Change in uniform or?
It looks well armed, well disciplined, and very well taken care of in terms of equipment. In terms of uniform, it's the same.
But you know, more pressed uniform rather than just thrown on.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah. There's the occasional soldiers mixed in who appear to be wearing non-Zimbabwean military uniform. You suspect they might be mercenaries. As for you, Magnus, the towers are located in the center of the city, which to get to, there are several military checkpoints between you and it.
Oh, so that's probably not going to happen.
Given how racist these people are to Zentradi in particular, you can try it. You can also try and find a way around. In the meantime, communication phase very quickly. Go, you have 30 seconds.
Yo, Storm, throw some supports on me. I got a plan.
Alright, what kind of supports do you want?
I want all the supports. Beams, braces, emotional support. All
I've
you
got-
can give.
I've got grant presence, contacts everywhere, close quarters, hunker down, psychoanalysis, and rally cry as skills. I do have embolden as a talent.
I
Yeah,
was
no,
thinking,
opposite.
more or less, my plan was
Alright.
for, well, this starts devolving into a straight-up bar fight. We both get on the ground, crawl out of the way, and let them fight it out between each other.
Oh, I was thinking of trying to use my hero of the people talent to gain an edge to convince the people to gang up on these guys while we escape.
Perfect.
Cool. Communication phase over. Reese, are you getting involved in any way in what's happening outside the truck in the bar?
You're breaking
Just
up pretty
real
bad,
cool.
Reese.
Yeah, that's. headphones working?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
You might want to type it out.
Yeah, because all I heard in that last one was headphones working. It's like dropping out every other word.
I might change the server location for him.
Okay, my headphones aren't working and I don't know what to do. I'm tired.
They're working now. I can hear you perfectly fine now. So
Well, no, my headphones aren't working.
well, that's what
Whatever you're using
Whoa,
now
the internet
is
just
working.
cut out.
Yeah, yeah. Right now it's
We can
working
hear
great.
you. We don't know if you can hear us. You can hear us, right? Never mind. You just broke again.
I think it's
No.
changing location, but Grubby, you broke him.
Oh.
Sorry, I was trying to fix things by changing location for him.
No.
Oh, our uniform has 1 armor.
Yeah.
Cool. I need to remember shit like that. It's been so like I'm so used to mecha combat. This hand-to-hand shit is just like,
What is this?
what the fuck is this? I gotta stab him for real? I haven't had to kill somebody with my hands since I welded a guy.
Welded him to death. Which I kind of wish you could do in GBO2. I don't know if you actually can.
Oh man, his headset's not working right. But he's saying his mic isn't working. But the mic isn't the problem. Oh boy, his dog ate that bad.
I wonder if he's just
Well, I
trying
think
not
it's
to have
because
us on
he might-
speaker, maybe?
Well, when he has us on speaker, we echo through his phone real bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
kinda
and I
late.
think what he means by his mic is not working is he might have a headphone mic.
They should have gave that boy a stimulus check.
But yeah, I'll let you go first, Lonzo. First off.
All right. I'm gonna take this fucker that's like nearest to me, and I'm gonna like basically sling him into the other guy, and try to cause him a trip while the rest of the bar goes after them, and then we're just gonna leave.
Yep. Roll up.
Actually, I'll assist you because I'll assist you with blend in and ironclad strategy.
No, support phase.
I'll be rolling to assist Lonzo in his role with blend in and ironclad strategy.
Yep.
Awesome, you got 2 successes, Lonzo.
All right.
Make them
Roll
count.
9. It's gonna be the same
Bitch.
as last time. Close quarters and contacts or not hunker down, I guess.
No
Well,
redirects
no, hunker
this
down
time.
is immobile, so we're wanting to be mobile. So I might actually want to.
No redirects this time.
No.
Sweet.
4 successes.
4 successes.
All right, how are you assigning those?
We're just gonna defensively run away.
Okay. So describe to me how you do it.
All right. Basically, I'm kind of holding them off while Roland runs out the door first, and then
Okay.
I'll follow suit after I've slung these guys back.
Okay. So what happens is, as you go to do that, the skinny Long Johns tries to grab you again, Lonzo, but fails. But it still buys just enough time for Bob Ross to sucker punch you in the gut for another 2 damage. He sort of raises his arms, expecting you to try and stab him back. In the meantime, Skinny, Red Shirt tries to stop you, Roland, and it doesn't go well. You manage to slip past him as he immediately thinks you're about to punch him, but you just run away. And as you get out the door, you feel something hit you in the back, and you then hear a shot ring out, and you find yourself flat on your stomach.
Oh god, I'm dying.
Someone shot you in the back.
Oh, that fucker. How much damage?
1 damage, though. Only 1 damage.
It doesn't even get through my uniform. Okay, thank God.
Good thing we wore body armor.
We both wore our
As
Kevlar.
Lonzo, you go to run out, you also get shot. Twice.
Oh no!
3 damage.
Oh shit! Alright, well, the armor's gonna shave off 1, and then the armor's gonna die. So I'm actually kind of injured. I've taken a brawl wound from that.
But you keep going, and you're a bit dazed as you've been shot and your arm is taken, and you've been a bit grazed, maybe punctured slightly, as you just sort of wobble out as the bar descends into anarchy and gunfire.
All right.
Roland, as you're lying there on your stomach, you start to hear more gunshots, fully automatic fire, shotgun shells. Some laser beams fly out of the bar.
I'm just old man army crawling to the truck at this point.
I run up to like Roland and I just like, what are you doing? Get up! We gotta go! Like pick him up, and I'm just like, Reese, start the truck!
Oh god, he's still asleep. He can't hear us. He's got his AirPods in.
Reese, how can you sleep through this?
He's got his AirPods.
We grab Reese and start slapping him.
Just get in the back. Just get in the back. I'm gonna start it up. Come on. And just screech off.
Yeah. That's
As you screech off, you see in your rearview mirror, Bob Ross and Skinny Long Johns come straight out, and they start to shoot at your truck as you drive away down the street.
Wait, let's back up and hit him.
You want me to do that? Because I'll do that. I'll do that.
I'm so tempted to say yes.
You know what? Fuck it. We're doing it, GM. The moment they get out there and start hitting it, I hit in reverse and I just back over them.
I'm gonna lean out of the fucking door and shoot back. I'm gonna lean out the window and shoot back as we do this. I don't even care if I fucking die. Let's do it.
Rolling on man-at-arms and precise targeting to run over just them. If I'm allowed to roll for that, GM.
Yes, you can. While you do this, I'm setting up for what's about to happen with Randall, so it's all good.
Here we go. 3 successes. Shoot him, Lonzo. Shoot him.
Can I please be in my element to get 2 successes of
What's your element?
exemplar? I am exemplary shooting out that window. I'm showing everybody how it's done.
He told me to roll backwards onto them.
I did order him to do that.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Don't die on this, man.
Just give me a second. I need to check your successes, but I'm trying to set up for what's about to happen with Randall and Magnus.
Oh my god.
So how many successes did you both get?
I got
How you
at most 2.
I got 3.
Okay. So as you shoot at them in reverse, you catch them by enough surprise that you actually reverse straight into them and send Bob Ross back into the building.
Awesome.
While Skinny Long Johns dives for cover.
Good. Now we drive off and leave.
Now we escape.
Skinny Long John still pops off a few shots at you, but
And I toss out a little business cards with the silver wings on, silver wings, and the captain's info, and just on the back of it I've written, "We do birthday parties."
Oh my god, that's great.
You okay back there, Lonzo?
That raised me a little bit.
Magnus. What? Randall, you're doing something in particular, but Magnus, what are you gonna do?
Okay, so path around. How hard would that be? Also, do I have time to
It's gonna require.
I can't make it back to
the.
I can't make it back to the ship, can I?
Oh, you can.
Well, I'm getting tired of carrying the car around. So, okay, let's see if I can navigate around. So let's see, what can we skill here?
You can head out of the city whenever you want. It's just a skill check if you want to make it to the inner parts of the city without being stopped by armed guards.
By the way, where there was letters and stuff that were pure gold,
Yeah,
were there guards?
not there.
You know what? I'm getting bored carrying around this car. I'm gonna go back and set the car down where the M was, and carry the M back to the ship.
Yep, sure. Bingo.
Magnus, you make it back to the ship. So, you're finally awake.
You stumbled into that Zimbabwean Imperial ambush too.
While crossing the border.
You and that horse thief over there.
So I
Randall.
Yes.
At the behest of either captain, he gets you to pull into an underground car park before he rips off his dress and changes into a suit. The makeup still somewhat applied on him. Kind of looks like a clown.
The makeup, is it intended? Does it look like it's intended to be female, or like you might see for someone putting on for an interview on television?
It looks interviewish.
Okay, just curious.
Magnus, what the fuck does that mean?
What the fuck did he send you?
Okay, so I'm pretty much just gonna crush it into like a box of, or like a cube of gold.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
You're now wandering around with a giant cube of
Well, no, I'm taking that back to the ship. Like that's.
Yeah, you're wandering around the countryside with.
Yeah. No big deal.
You see some elephants in the distance. Randall, as Mills beckons you to follow him to an elevator, you begin a ride up this office building.
All right. I'm gonna keep my visor down.
Okay. Soon the concrete gives way to a glass tube which the elevator is in. You see the elegant interior of this office building. It is possibly one of the richest, finest buildings you've ever seen. Holographic displays upon the roofs, holographic trees, stainless steel flooring and walls, and architecture that dares with its angles. You ascend up the various floors, which, with each passing one, you see people, hundreds of them, working on end. Eventually, you and Mills arrive to the 75th out of 84 floors. Waiting for you on this floor is a single reception desk with a single receptionist waiting there and one door behind them.
I'm gonna follow Mills's lead, and I'm gonna go all formal military, with precision movements and waiting at parade rest as needed.
So
Basically,
it's going to be
I'm
difficult
Yeah.
with
gonna be
her
a bodyguard.
going crazy.
Yeah.
My girlfriend's watching Invader Zim, so that's what all the noise is.
Yeah, I could
Nah.
tell. I could hear Gurr. I could tell it was him.
That's why I was laughing. I was like, oh man.
I've never seen Invader Zim.
Doom to doom to.
Oh my gosh. That fucking combat was probably one of the best combats I've been in a while.
Oh no, I love that.
Well played, guys.
We successfully hit a guy with a truck.
And sent him flying back into the bar.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh man.
We have to go pick up Chubba and Cutter though.
Oh well. At least we got the guy back for me getting frickin' shot. Oh,
We tried to
boy.
give him an out. I told him Korean. Told him I fought Korean, and he was just like, these old people can't do anything. And we did turn it in, and it was a fair fight up until,
Up until
Base met car.
yeah.
yeah, up until they got a face full of truck. And we didn't even. It turns out we didn't even need Reese.
We almost isekai'd his ass. Actually, maybe we did.
Oh no,
Oh
death
my
by
gosh.
truck.
Death by Truck-kun. He's sent to another world with magical powers now.
Oh no. Was thinking
You
that
and
in the first
Mills
place.
leave the boardroom and descend back down. Back to the Jeep in the underground car park.
All right, and
Mills yawns and stretches. Oh, and he puts his arm around his shoulder. So I think that went well.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a tons of fun.
Yeah. And what they didn't mention is it's a huge bonus too. 20 million credits.
Nice.
Anyway, that's all I need to do today. What you want to do?
Why don't we catch up with the guys and see how much trouble they've started?
Yeah. I need to go find this son of a bitch named Sullivan. He's not a good guy.
No surprise.
Credits are no good here.
So I'll start, headed back in the general direction of where the
where you lost all of them. Yep. What is the gang currently up to? Because this will determine how hard it is for Randall to find you guys.
Well, it depends on how long it took me to get back to the ship and store a block of gold in a corner
while.
somewhere safe.
A while. But you do notice the gremlin is there, repairing the tank.
Yeah, I just say, keep doing the good work after I leave.
And I think, unless Lonzo's objecting to it, that me and him are looking for.
This truck has a first aid kit, right?
Yes.
Okay, good, because I've been shot.
Oh yeah, by the way, any extra weapons?
What do you mean by extra weapons?
You know what? Never mind. I just got a better idea. Nah, because I've only got the shotgun and the rifle. So yeah, we're taking the shotgun back. I'm not swapping out.
So, yes, Lonzo, there's a medical kit. You can use that to try and first aid yourself.
That'd be great.
As for you, Roland, where you're driving, so where are you headed?
Probably towards the central market, since, that's probably where Chubba and Cutter are getting our supplies.
When you drive past the central markets, they are not there.
I'll call him on the radio then. Chubba, Cutter, you on the radio?
Chubba.
Where are you, Chubba? We're coming by to pick you up. Looks like Captain Mills may have stirred up attention, and we're paying for it.
Chubba, busy.
Is this a general broadcast of the whole group?
Chubba's in the red district. He's in the red light district with the fucking trannies.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was a serious point though. By Randall, guys. Is this like on open channel?
It's probably on our channel for the group, so yeah.
Yes, then you can hear it.
Can I hear it?
Yes.
Hey guys, I'm sitting here with Mills. The only trouble he's stirred up is punching a transvestite in the nose.
Yeah, they put a bounty on his head.
The transvestite did? That was quick.
Apparently so, because two of the hunters came by trying to take me and Lonzo hostage.
That wasn't too smart of them.
Would I still be back at the ship?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we told them that we're literally not worth anything to Mills because he doesn't care about his employees most of the time.
So what did you do?
We hit him with a truck. after we
Nice.
got shot.
So
Yeah.
I sold the car, sort of.
Oh, well, what'd you get for it?
A block of gold.
Wow.
Clock's turning in my head. You didn't just drop it by the front gate and just take that giant gold sign you were eyeing on the way in?
I took the M.
Only the M?
Well, I mean that's about all I could carry.
Okay, keep working.
It's a
We're
huge
gonna
M.
finish up stuff.
Like you did say, it was
Well-
like the Hollywood sign, right? Size.
Yeah.
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 Like
He's just gonna kind of stop and think for a second. Well, if you want to keep working on that.
You took one of the M's in Zimbabwe.
There
or
are
no,
many
just one.
Yeah.
oh yeah. Well, I took one M.
Now it's
There are
just
many M's if you flip the W's over.
now it's just Zai Bobway.
Well, there's a car there, now shaped like an M.
Oh man, you destroyed the car.
No, I didn't. I didn't actually say that, but that would be funny. I wish I did.
Yeah, you should have
Right-
like
right
been-
now-
is now canon. He did say that.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
cool. We're going. Yes.
Well, in that case, if you want to keep taking a little more, I guess.
Well, I'm kind of bored. There was this one guy. I found a Grubby, what was it again?
Destroyed Spartan.
Spartan, yes. I found a Spartan. Anybody
Really?
interested?
That could be fun.
It can't move, but it if we had parts to repair the leg, then it might move.
No. Once we pick up Chubba and Cutter, when they're done, we're gonna head back to the ship.
All
We're
right.
we're over in the central market, so we're probably gonna grab some stuff here while we're here.
So does anybody want to meet me and pilot this, or at least hop in the cockpit and shoot some missiles at some guys?
I don't know how to pilot one of those things.
Cause I
Mills just looks over to you, Randall. Is like, I'm down for it.
I'm actually looking to see. Ooh, I can actually pilot a Spartan.
Cause I got a shotgun with someone's name on
it. Sure. Give me coordinates. We'll meet you there.
Okay, here we
Oh
go.
boy. Okay, we're doing this.
Anybody else in?
However,
I mean, I was thinking about buying some stuff. Do you want anything, Lonzo?
alcohol and body armor.
Yeah, you did kind of tear up that one.
Yeah, it mostly did its job.
Oh,
Alright.
we can start looking for stuff here, and we'll look up with you guys later. Try not to get us in any more trouble.
Yep. So you guys are able to find that. When you contacted Chubba before,
Mhm.
and you heard Chubba speak, you heard what sounded like squelching and saws.
Saws or sauce?
SAWS.
Okay. I needed to make sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll a dice right here, and we'll see what happens with that.
Ooh,
Yep.
fire.
Yeah, roll that dice. Yeah, that's a cool thing. If you guys are still interested in finding where Chubba and Cutter are, you can probably do so by asking Cutter.
Cutter, without
Might try
giving
to
away
grab
too
that.
much what Chubb was doing, whereabouts you guys so we can come by and pick you up in a bit?
We're just down by the docks. Look
Shall
for the
we
building.
find something new for his meal?
Smells of cat.
Got it.
So these docks are not actual boat docks, by the way. They're docks for shuttlecraft.
Good to know that's there.
Well, now.
In likelihood, you are able to figure out that these docks are used to send raw ingredients mined here, and along with a whole bunch of other materials that this country produces, send them up into orbit and vice versa to the satellite factory. When you pull up to the place that Cutter tells you to, it just looks like an abandoned, gated off warehouse.
Probably because it was an abandoned gated off warehouse until they got here.
I got a little bit of a bad feeling about this. Like
Don't say that.
maybe this
What
is
do
the
you
kind of
guys
place
do?
where some Siberian film shit happens.
Or the human centipede.
The Siberian centipede.
Either way, we probably should check on them, shouldn't
All right.
What are you doing?
Get prepared to be scarred for the rest of your life.
we? I've been to Korea. Enough shit there. Yeah, I think we're gonna head in.
Okay. Well, when you head on in, it's entering this place, you're immediately greeted by the smell of just rancid death and decay. This whole facility seems to be automated, churning meat through various grinders. As you walk past some of the trays, you see maggots live and squirming,
Extra
being
protein.
pulped. Being pulped and turned into a kind of juice. Elsewhere, the maggots have mixed with what you can only pray is some sort of beef or dog food, and is being canned up.
Okay.
It actually takes you a while to actually get through to where Chubba and Cutter are. A dimly lit, with flickering white light room with multiple tables set up. Cutter is just sort of watching, standing background, but you can see physically the sight of Chubba
More for the Gundam campaign.
carving up creatures that are very clearly sapient in nature.
So I guess that's what he means.
Sapient in nature.
I think he means people. Soylent Green as people.
Here's a cannibal.
I think we gotta kill him.
Chubba is covered in blood on top of a series of white aprons and decon clothes.
You want to do it?
He's just hacking meat off a bone with a large cleaver. His trusty cleaver.
Yeah, we gotta kill him.
I'll let you do this if you want.
I say we just RoboCop him with our pistols and just
Boom. Dead.
yeah.
Do you guys say that out loud?
No.
Yeah.
Coolio. You
Because
all take a fatigue. You all take a fatigue when you see Chubba put a bit of the meat that he cuts off a human leg into his mouth.
yeah, I think we should just remove him.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna look at Lonzo and kind of nod. Actually, would Dead Inside cover cannibalism, Shion?
Yeah, that's what I was looking up. Like, Dead Inside probably
Good
covers it.
question.
I was
Maybe.
checking your all's character sheets just to see if you had it.
Yeah, because I have Dead Inside, which
Does Dead Inside cover cannibalism?
it's a rules question. No, it's eventually going to be asked. Who is Dead Inside?
It is on
There it is.
page. You found
After
it.
experiencing countless battlefield tragedies, you learn to deal with loss. You never take fatigue from a comrade or injury to yourself. This talent leads your hero to be sullen and morose at times, also gain an edge when attempting to intimidate someone.
No. No,
Okay.
that's not going to protect you here.
So, yeah.
It's horrifying in a different sense. As the last of his carving proceeds, one of the doors on the opposite side of the room opens, and a group of dark men in lab coats.
I'm gonna attempt to hide and pull Alonzo down with me.
Yeah.
They start to roll out the bodies of what's left of them that Chubba has been carving. And one of the men in lab coats just hands Chubba a giant envelope. Chubba. Which Chubba then throws at you guys.
Man, we are really not good at being sneaky.
Sorry, I did not hear what you were saying because someone came in and was bothering me.
I just kind of went to out of game. I was like, man, we are really bad at being sneaky.
Well, I wasn't really expecting to be.
But Chubba starts to strip off the bloodied clothes and protective suit.
Now I don't know if we should.
You guys catch the envelope or check the envelope?
I'll check the envelope real quickly.
It's an envelope full of money.
So out of game real quick. Timeout. Storm. on one hand the money, on the other hand cannibal money,
Yeah.
and we kind of need money.
True.
And you have the money now.
However,
Cannibal.
we gotta stop the cannibalism.
Yeah.
This shit's gotta end.
But yeah, fuck. And Chopper was such a likable character, GM.
Well, I'm gonna leave you guys debating on that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, at the same time, across town, Randall, you finally meet up with Magnus, who's returned from the ship, presumably with your armor and shotgun, or do you have armor? Magnus?
I don't. I think we remember we talked that my armor was too damaged to.
Right. Yes. Yep. Did you bring any guns for Randall?
Yeah,
and
that's pretty much any equipment that
What did
they
you bring?
I just grabbed any armor or whatever that they needed that we just had.
Well, Randall, you've got your medium armor.
Oh, you've already got some.
Yeah, I bought some.
Oops. Oh well.
And I've got my standard sidearm, and I now have a laser pistol too.
Nice. So yeah, then I mean, pretty much the armor is small enough that it could just like hang on my belt, so it's like no big deal.
Oh, no, my lunch just arrived.
Oops.
Made by Chubba himself.
Anyway, so Mills just sort of asks, "So, what we doing?"
So yeah, they would not buy the car, and I'm bored. And they've also got a Barton inside. So clean the place up, and we carry it out. They also have some storage, but you guys can check that if you want.
I can drive a Spartan. What kind of shape was it in?
Well, it's not movable, but I can get you to the cockpit, start shooting.
That'll work.
I'd have to replace the leg for it to move.
Well, why don't we just Mills kind of offers this suggestion kind of hesitantly. Why don't you guys get in it and then you just carry the Destroid's upper body away, Magnus?
That's what I just said.
It wasn't. I wasn't paying any attention. I saw a butterfly.
Can you carry it while I fire the weapons?
Yeah, like that's what I was saying. I'll carry it out of there. If you guys are interested in anything in the storage, then sure. I mean, at that point, it'd be like carrying a really big gun, and that just fires itself.
That sounds amazing.
I'll tell you what, boss. Why don't you see if you can get us in the door without having to shoot our way through, and maybe we can poke around in their storage a little bit before and see if there's anything else we want to grab.
Okay. Maybe this is Rock to see who has to go search the storage.
Oh, I'll go search it. That's not a problem.
Oh, cool.
Okay,
That way, when
you guys
screw up
wait.
the infiltration, you die.
Wait. You guys,
Go ahead.
5 minutes.
5 minutes for what?
Before I get bored. Okay, wait. Yeah, 5 minutes. I thought about 10. Depends on how bored I get.
Let's see if let's see if Mills can get us in the door. Because it's always easier to talk our way in and shoot our way out rather than having to shoot our way in and out.
Shoot your way in and talk your way out.
That doesn't ever seem to work out.
So Mills goes, okay. So, Magnus, you walk up with us. Randall, you drive. I'll get on the machine gun. Trust me, I'll talk our way in.
Yep, that's
It
going to happen.
might not be a good idea for me to be there,
No, trust me, I got this.
but okay.
All right, let's go. I'll drive on up.
Magnus, do you follow?
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, like, yeah. Yes, Magnus would at this point.
And as you drive up, the same guys who stopped you last time, Magnus, they see you and they see the car like, oh, whoa. Stop. The hell are you doing back here? And Mills just goes,
talk to him.
I'm not
Mills
going to
just goes,
stop unless Mills.
we're here to rob you, faggots.
Yep, not stopping.
And he starts
Okay,
opening
okay.
fire.
Like as soon as, yeah, I was gonna say as soon as he like says anything, I'm just like, I just pull out the shotgun right at the dude in the tower. Nothing personal, kid.
You just blow away the tower in a stream of plasma fire.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get you to roll that.
Oh, hang on, I gotta turn this song up a little bit.
Oh, gee.
As you do that, Mills starts gunning
Okay,
down with the
that one was
machine
definitely
gun on top of the
monetized.
Jeep. The guys in front. God, I love senseless violence. It gets me so hard. If you feel something wet in front, Randall, it's me. Now,
Glad I got
drive
you
me
on.
closer. I want to hit them with my sword.
All right, yeah, so I'm aiming for the gate.
So, do I need to even roll for the dude in the tower?
Oh no, he dead.
He did.
You got the drop, and they're dead.
Okay, so are you just gonna drive to it? I mean, I guess is this communication phase now?
Yeah.
Or- okay, so are you gonna
It's now
drive to it,
communication
or
phase.
do you want me to carry you to it?
I'll drive up to it. That way Mills can man the machine gun until
Okay.
we get there.
I'm
and
gonna
then I'll take over
start. I'm gonna pretty much jump in there just to make sure nobody gets to it, and yeah, I'm gonna be shooting at them, but otherwise, I'm gonna be taking out the biggest cluster of dudes that I can. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm running toward where the head guy was. Also at the same time, but I'm keeping an eye on the mech.
I'll be right back.
Mills is just laughing maniacally. Alright, well, if that's what you're going to do. Communication phase. Done. Getting the drop. You guys have got the drop. So, Magnus, you scream over into the facility, into the car yards. Having heard the fire that everyone in there is responding, there's 3 swarms of 10 guys in there, ready to fire at you. And the boss, the guy who was yelling at you earlier, is a lieutenant. He's not there yet.
Okay, so I don't see him, so I'll just fire at one of the clusters of dudes.
And Randall, you're able to smash through the link fence gate and follow around behind Magnus.
All right, now I'm gonna head off to where he told me the Spartan is.
Yep, it's not hard to see. It's pretty tall and very.
Well,
Our dear friend Mills is going gun happy.
We're gonna go 2 for attack and 1 to defend.
All right, I'm back.
So 2 for attack, you said?
1 to defend.
Yep. So the 2 attacks, they rip through one of the swarms with this was the plasma shotgun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this thing deals like 3 times damage. So 9 guys just burst into puff of nothingness. Blood. Those who unfortunately don't take cover. And of course, because you've taken them by surprise, none of them have cover. Mills starts opening fire behind you, screaming like a madman. He gets 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes, which, let's see, 3 times 6. Looking at 18 damage. Yeah, so he eviscerates one of those swarms, whereas you leave 4 guys left over in one swarm.
Sorry, I just heard a
Randall?
pop outside. It was like a gunshot.
It's taken 1 round for you to get to the Spartan. It'll take 1 round for you to get up it and into it and to turn it on.
All right, I'm gonna scramble.
So
up
now your
and-
communication for the next phase. The remaining swarms are taking cover. The bosses that you encountered earlier, Magnus, is coming out. It's like, hey, the hell is this?
Hang on, sorry. I'm back.
He just locks eyes with you and he's like, you son of a bitch. I assume that's going to be your actions.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Okay.
So he's the target now.
So you got he's not part of this yet.
No.
He's slowed, so he does all his actions right at the end of this. So you'll
Okay.
get to do your actions before him. So I take it this round is going to be very simple.
Hang on,
Randall,
one sec.
you want to get up into the Spartan?
Correct.
Okay, sorry. I got 1 ear on, 1 ear off right now.
Yep. It's okay. I've just rolled up their actions.
So wait, this is the next round though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I can't shoot the boss man that came out.
Oh, you can.
Oh.
He's come out. He's slowed. He's taking all of his actions at the beginning because he's come out and be like, "What the hell?"
Okay. So yeah, let's go with 3 successes at him.
3 successes on him. He is eviscerated.
No such thing as overkill.
I'm just gonna roll for Maze. Mills.
And as soon as that happens though, I also yell, who's next? Or you can just run. Your boss is dead.
Yeah, that demoralizes him. As you shoot them and Randall, you climb up into the destroyed Spartan and begin its activation sequence. You see it's roughly 50%. It's only got half its normal armor and half its normal structure, and it's missing one of its hardware, one of its missile pods. Other than that, it's functional.
Nice. So as I power it up and take a look around, it looks like everybody's running.
Yeah, they are running and shooting Magnus as they're running. Magnus, you 2, 4, 6, 8 damage, by the way.
Okay.
Randall, some of them took pot shots at you, but I know the armor you're wearing, so their pot shots actually just deflect off your armor when you.
Just saying that. Full size and try. Little OP.
Yeah, learn
Just
that
a
from
bit.
our first meeting, Mills. Wearing armor is a smart thing.
Yep,
Um.
they're all fleeing.
All right. As I scan
Mills is
around,
gunning a few of them down.
as I'm scanning around, do I see anything that looks like I could use to repair the legs on this thing, so that we could actually take it out of here?
No, not really.
Okay. All right.
So if they're
All
fleeing,
right.
I'm gonna run and lift the roof off the storage building.
A whole bunch of crates. They're marked with RDF and ASC.
Need to look at what the.
I guess I could pop one open real quick.
Looks.
You pop one open?
Yeah.
ASC or RDF?
ASC.
Inside, one of the ones that you pop open, a vegan hovercycle.
Nice.
Okay, now I look in the RDF.
GU11.
Nice. Okay, so I say here, hold this. If you're already piloting it.
Yeah, I'm already
Yeah.
piloting.
Okay. Well, here, hold this, and then here, boss.
All right.
Oh, it must be my birthday.
And then I guess I'm gonna have to carry the thing. So anything else we can carry along? Yeah. Let's.
There's several more crates in there if you want to carry them. But there's
I'm-
also you can just really. It's either the crates or the Spartan, really.
Yeah, I was gonna say I probably could only carry the Spartan, right?
Yeah.
Can the Spartan
plus-
carry a crate?
Yes, it can.
Yeah, I was like, hand it over. And
Yeah. So we'll get whatever we can in the Spartan's hands, because you still have a rocket pod if we need to use that. Like you got your missiles.
And the gun cluster is in the chest, so that's easily fired.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll get whatever you allow us to pack up. We're gonna pack up and take off.
And we should be able to get 1 or 2 crates into the Jeep that Mills is now driving.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. So we just put the
Some of the smaller crates. So the Jeep can carry 3 small crates. The Spartan can carry 3 small crates or 1 big crate.
So by the way, the hover, can I just like tie a rope to that and then just have it hover behind me?
Oh, it has to be turned. It has to be turned on.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
turn it
that's
on
as
and just
simple
have it
as
hover
getting-
behind me.
yeah, I mean, one of us size people can key it up.
Technically, that will work, but you will probably break the vegan as you will move faster. Since it hovers, but there's no one to engage the engines to make it move and keep up with you.
It'll be on a rope. Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it might get smashed up or smash up a lot of the town. Just saying.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, if it's leave it behind or chance of smashing up, then chance of smashing up.
Or you can give that crate to the Spark.
Well, yeah. That's what I'm saying. I mean, if that's whatever we can fit where, let's just fit whatever we can fit wherever we need to fit it and go.
Yeah.
So that was kind of my comment.
So-
Whatever you allow us to get, that's what we're doing.
All right. 3 smaller crates into the Jeep. 1 larger crate in the arms of the Spartan. Now,
Okay.
how are you picking up the Spartan and carrying it away?
Put your arms underneath the Spartan's arms, lift, and start walking forward.
I was gonna try to carry it more like from the okay. So wait, the Spartan is which one again? Sorry, I should
It's
probably.
the green one with the different body shape. It's the melee one.
Oh, okay. Hang on. I'll actually go to that page real quick and
Page
show it off
111.
on the stream. Almost.
Yeah, I've actually got 2 hands, so I might be able to carry 2 crates.
You can if you want. You just got to throw down the shock baton that's in the other one.
Oh, that's right. He gave me the shot baton. Never mind. I'll hang on to that.
But yeah, so I figured I could probably.
Because you're basically going to lift it off of the legs, right?
Yeah, I was gonna kind of lift it from its waist, and then that way you could rotate around, and then you're kind of just a turret from my side more than. That makes sense.
You're going to need 2 hands. Honestly, you probably ought to just.
I was gonna try to hold you like a minigun or something, but that might not work too well.
Well, it'll work. But yeah, to the extent of which you want it to.
Yeah.
Whenever he picks me up, did I understand correctly that it's going to detach the legs completely?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh. Well, at that point, so if we could just detach them, I could carry the. So we can't get the top half and the bottom half. We can only get the top half.
Well, bottom half is broken anyway, as you discovered.
Yeah, pretty much. Hey, we can at least make it a turret on the Cyclops at the very least.
Turret on the ship, or a deployable defensive weapon.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so that works. So yeah, I can just pick it up and just kind of hold it in front of me, like wrap my arms around the bottom and kind of carry it, So it's like its arms are in front of my, like, I don't know if you're looking at the stream right now, so I'm kind of holding it like this, and then it's holding a box at the same time, like maybe above it or whatever, but I can pretty much just hold it like this kind of thing.
Okay.
And then turn as he says left, right, and then I could pretty much turn and help him aim or whatever. But that way I'm stable, so if we need to sit and fire, I can, brace and that kind of deal. So yeah, pretty much what he was saying first, carrying it pretty much under its arms.
Well, as you do so and you carry it away and you start to run, you can hear the sounds of helicopters in the distance coming straight for you.
You said the missile pod is what was missing, right?
There are 2 missile pods on it, one on either shoulder. One is missing.
Missing the shoulder piece and the empty bays there. It just doesn't have the missile launching apparatus.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
All right. That's what I was going to ask.
Shoulder and arm is there. No missiles, no missile launching apparatus where the pod should be. On one side. The left side.
Here's my face.
And you can hear helicopters.
All right, I've got. Looking at the sensors here.
And they are getting louder. Now, I'll just stop you right there. We have reached the end of our session. Before we go, I want to ask Roland and Lonzo one thing. What are you doing?
I think Lonzo is going to confront Mills and tell them that he's out of the group because he's not taking cannibal money. And he's not going to be associated with this any longer.
And I'm blowing up the factory.
That too.
You can't see what I'm doing, but all I'm doing is giving you a thumbs up.
Cool. Good.
Thumbs up like the
Thumbs up
one
like the
that's
one.
in the chat.
Yeah, like this, it's too sickening. Like I can't.
Yeah. We
Can't
wouldn't.
buy Chubba.
Yeah. Goodbye, Chubba.
Yeah, we're gonna have to burn the place down and exterminate. We're gonna have to go full Dalek on the place. Just exterminate. Just
We won't even have
Next
to.
time on Robotech,
ugh.
a southern blue sky.
Oh god, this
Okay.
got darker than the
Here,
second
real quick,
session.
I'm
of
gonna go
Beacon.
ahead and just end. So, and then I'm gonna
Yeah.
end the stream.
Remember when
which
this was fun and
I'll
we
be
were
back, guys.
playing the Benny Hill?
So yeah, that one kind of got dark there at the end. We finally got to get our like revenge and yellow on. But yeah, I was kind of wanting to start the fight by myself, but there is a chance, even though I've got built tough and everything else and have super armor because I'm full size and trotty. It's yeah, there can be some rough spots, and if there's too much, you know. So I did roll aggro, so that's why I went back and would have pushed to go back as much as possible. But it's one of those things, you know, you don't roll an evil character and then instantly just run out and stab somebody because you're gonna die, kind of thing, right? So yeah, you know, I'm going aggro, but you know, he technically is very intelligent, so wouldn't just instantly get himself killed for no reason. But definitely was fun. The crazy shenanigans that Lonzo and Roland had was pretty funny. That bar scene was pretty good. But anyway, guys, that's it for this one. Again, using the SMG rule set for this. We'll be doing this once a month, so it'll be another month before the next episode. So we'll have to figure out what happens then. Right now, we're being chased by the helicopters. So who knows if we'll make it out. We'll probably make it out just enough to ditch everything we just picked up and maybe get away with like one thing in the Cyclops and then have to run. But anyway, guys, internet finally stabilized. So yeah, of course near the end it does. But it is already past midnight. I thought about playing some Gundam or something, but yeah, it's already 1 a.m. So I need to get to bed. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good night. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and raid somebody. So stick around for that. But as far as if you're watching this on YouTube, links to all my stuff will be down in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Peace.